Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. Sorry, I'm literally just finishing my breakfast. Good to see everybody here. Welcome back. Hope everybody's doing well. Timo, good to see you. Snipe, good to see you. Captain Dom, good to see you. Strody, good to see you. Hold on, let me finish chewing. That usually helps. Cody, good to see you. Further, good to see you. Miriam, good to see you. Scoopty, good to see you. Alexander, good to see you. Dan Mellum, good to see you as well, my friend. Welcome back. Vaj, good to see you. Juan, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. We're going to request boarding. There we go. Wonderful. What's the plan for this week? We're back in the U.S. Sharper Travel. This is just a continue over. I was supposed to do the stream on Monday, but I wasn't feeling well. So instead of canceling the stream altogether, we just pushed the stream back one day. So. Rasmus, good to see you. Mr. Daniel Berry, good to see you. Jordan, good to see you. G-Mark, good to see you. G-Man Dukes, good to see you. Pardon me. 49 Whiskey, good to see you. Yuckfu, good to see you. Aviation Guy, good to see you. Will, good to see you. Captain Scoop, good to see you. Kenya Demoba celebrating 13 months. Says, morning, got to be careful with them wobbly pops. Yes. Yes. Was not feeling very well, but we are back feeling great. Cameron, good to see you, man. Gary P, good to see you, dude. Captain Aviation, I think I got you. Spliff Jam, what's up, my man? IYR, good to see you. How's the camera looking today, guys? I have the new camera. It is here. Our 4K 60 FPS camera. How is it? Everything's looking good. Cap Medium, congratulations on 2 months. Thank you for the support. You'll be doing Bean Boozles on stream again? Probably not. Those things are fucking gross, dude. Yeah. Just sticking my head to see how the camera is doing? Yes. Hopefully the camera is nice and good. It's an actual 60 FPS, not like the Logitech C922s. This is actually 60 FPS, which maybe a little bit out of focus. Definitely not out of focus. No, that's for sure. Make sure the glow sticks are loaded in the plane for the club tonight. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Max, good to see you, mate. Your AIO pump failed. Same day delivery of a new one. Got the CPU to 98 to 35. Jesus. Yeah. Wow. It looks blurry. I think you need to clean your glasses, sir, because that is not blurry at all. It is very, very sharp, actually. There's absolutely nothing wrong. It looks a little blurry, Dan. Multiple people are saying that it looks blurry. 100% looks blurry. Looks blurry? I don't see any blur at all. Is it just me, or does it also look like there's a little bit of a delay? That is one thing that we have to... the mic is in focus. It's a little bit blurry. Weird. What if I put the microphone down like that? I'm not sure. Looks grainy. Definitely shouldn't be grainy. You need to change the streaming settings. Thank you, professional streamers. Looks crystal clear. I mean, I'm looking at it in Discord, and it looks... The only thing that I think that I need to add, and I also agree with some of you that I was saying what Dan said. Not blurry, but a little bit overexposed. Huh. Okay. Delay 2 to the camera, and it looks grainy. Okay, people are saying that the delay... Definitely a bit of a delay between your lips and the sound. Okay, I definitely noticed that last night. Dan and I had a bunch of people... We did a little bit of a test yesterday, and it didn't look like it was like that. I don't even know how I add a delay... I'll have to add like there's no audio delay. I don't know, Dan. Multiple people are saying that it looks grainy, it's overexposed, and that there is a delay. I don't know. I don't really know. You don't see a delay? Okay. Looks perfectly fine to you. Honestly, not that bad, to be honest. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Okay, there's 100% a delay. Okay, no audio delay here. Delay 2 in the camera looks grainy. Interesting. I don't think that the camera looks grainy in my opinion. I'm looking at it. You do video conferencing for a career, there is no delay and it's in focus. I don't know, man. I don't know. No mic delay. Camera and everything looks good to me. Not sure what they're on. Okay. The only problem is that it's grainy. There's a slight half-second delay. Not bad. Keep going. Yeah, and that's where I don't know... I don't even know how to add a delay on the audio. I really don't even know how to do that, to be honest with you. Advanced audio properties. Like I can add a sync offset. What do we think? Like a millisecond? I don't know. Does that... No, that probably didn't do it very good either. I'll have to do some checking. Yeah, the camera's full clarity, not shown on stream. Well, I mean, obviously, yeah, YouTube compression is going to be a little bit, you know, right? So you're slightly like a ghost, but I wouldn't worry about it. Just full send like a ghost. Interesting. Maybe I have to kind of tweak the. Maybe I have to tweak some of the settings. Add a little bit of. I can like try. And even like while we're live, I can kind of try it and do that. Yeah. Before you go mucking around with it, why don't you just stream and review the stream after you're done later today? We could do that as well, yes. So there's a little bit like I can... See, I can add a little bit of contrast. Does that look a little bit better? A little bit of contrast, a little bit more... saturation. Nope, we don't want that. Keep the saturation levels at about the same. The sharpness, don't want to muck around with that. I mean, that may look a little bit better with the contrast. Does that look a little bit better? To me, I don't know if that looks a little bit better, but I added a little bit of contrast. So hey, got Popo as well. Just a question, do you happen to know any aircraft coming next, flight 12, possibly a 777 or anything else? There is a 777 coming, yes, absolutely. There is. Okay. Yeah, listen, in my opinion, the camera looks a lot better than... the camera's a lot better than the previous camera that we had, the C922. Pro or whatever it is. So we'll go ahead and figure that out. And the big thing is that it's actually running in 60 FPS, and it's not going to be bogged down by like whatever the simulator is doing over there. So Hiccup, you ever had issues with GSX and the Fenix after pushback the truck goes, but you can't move? No. Just make sure you don't have like the default one in there, you know? Yeah. Transcoding and multi-bit rate streaming. No. Is there a good 787 for X-Plane? No, there's not. No. Captain Lee, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Okay, well, let's keep it like there. We can obviously we can work on some things and some stuff that we think it would be okay, but I don't know. For me, I think it looks perfectly fine. I did a test stream yesterday. I don't know what you guys are like. The only thing that I noticed was that there was a slight delay on the audio, like maybe a millisecond or something like that, between like the words coming out of my mouth and a little bit of like when you actually see my mouth moving. But yeah, I can deal with that, and I can add a little bit of a delay or something like that. I can worry about that tonight, but I think for the time being, I think that everything looks fine. I think it should be okay. Obviously, we're not going to be, you know, still looks grainy, but the colors are better now. Yeah, I don't see the grainy, Will. Like, I don't at all, man. Like, I'm looking at the stream. Like, I'm gonna pull a stream up here on my monitor and see what you guys, because I'm looking at it through OBS, and through OBS it looks perfectly fine. It looks clear as hell. It looks clear as day. I'm looking at it now. I mean, so I think maybe the graininess, maybe the chroma key in the background, because I am running a chroma key, so that may be what's causing a little bit of the graininess around the edges, but that's kind of normal, to be honest with you. But there's no delay between your lips flapping and the audio coming out. It's in sync. Okay. I mean, to me, Dan, it looks like there's a little bit of a delay, and multiple people in chat have also said that there's a delay, so I don't know. Maybe we have to investigate it a little bit further, but I don't know. Like I said, to me, it's super minimal, but I mean, like, I'm looking at the stream right now, and to me, it looks perfectly fine. I do see the little bit of, like, graininess that is around me because of the chroma key and stuff like that, but listen, compared to the other camera, I think it's a huge step forward compared to the last camera that we were using. So, Jace coming with a $10 donation. It's definitely not in sync in my end, maybe YouTube region end. No, I don't think so. Those people that are saying there's a delay are on crack cocaine.
I just got a Ryzen 9 7950X and a 4080, so excited for the DLSS 3.
That is a badass PC, Jace. Congratulations on that build, man. Huge no floaties to do. Thanks so much for the support, man. Really do appreciate you, man. Maybe it's because it's too bright on the background. No, it's definitely not too bright on the background. Yeah, I don't know. It's in sync for you. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start a poll. Actually, I feel like this could be a little bit trolling because people are just going to troll on this one. I'll take a look at it afterwards. I'll see what it looks like after stream, and I'll make adjustments where needed. I do agree that, in my personal opinion, while looking at it, it does look like the audio and my lips moving is slightly out of sync. Slightly, so there may need to be some changes there. But we will have to deal with that in the future. For now, we'll just enjoy the stream and the new camera. I personally think it's a huge step up of above the regular webcams that we were using. So, yeah. Do a clap and review afterwards. I don't know. I don't know if it's dead on. I don't know what it is. Jace, thanks so much for the $10 donation, man. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Extremely kind, man. Let's go ahead and jump. It's only some settings. Some other camera views. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll into Ibiza today. Nor, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope all is well. First things first, external power is coming on. Battery switch 1 and 2. Let's go and get the ADIRS set to the nav position, left side, right side, center. With that clap, it's definitely out of sync, but not significantly. Pretty wicked question. I don't fly Boeings much, and I'm trying to figure out how to direct to a waypoint through the FMC. Go to the legs page and just take whatever waypoint you want and put it all the way to the top. Nice and easy. I'm a real Airbus A320 captain. You're doing everything wrong. Awesome. Cool. Go fist yourself. Everything looks good there. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and get APU master start switch on. Good. Nav and logo lights coming on. No smoking to the auto position. We'll arm our emergency exits. We'll also bump the cargo heat to the aft position, and we'll go ahead and get the crew supply to the on position. Everything's looking good. Let's come down here. We're going to go ahead and get this guy to the on position. Beautiful. Let's go to Fenix, and we're going to go to the import our new flight plan. Go get this thing ready to go. You barely did everything yet. Why is he talking about it? Like I said, dude, just proper trolls, no problem. Mete, thanks so much for 10 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate that, man. Thanks so much. I will say this is definitely the most I've ever stared at your face in stream. Hey, there you go. There we go, there we go. Cool. Let's go ahead and load the aircraft. 158 passengers going down to Ibiza today. Wonderful. We've got 2,400 kilograms of cargo and 9,000 kilograms of fuel. Everything looks good there. I'm happy with all of that. Let's go to the, actually nothing. Let's come down here to the McDo. Let's go to the init ref tab. We'll go ahead and do our init request. We'll also throw in our call sign, EZ, what are we, EZ 14 X-ray Romeo? Yes, 14 X-ray Romeo. Interesting call signs over here flying in Europe always. We're going from Gatwick to Ibiza. Everything is looking good in there. I'm happy with that. Christopher, thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you very much for your support. I really do appreciate that, man. 5 gifted members to the channel. AST Christopher, thanks so much, man. I really do appreciate that, guys. Let's get some love and chat for AST Christopher. And if you did get a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. That is unbelievably kind. Thanks so much, man. Really do appreciate you, man. How's my head? Feeling a lot better today, man. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better today. I'm not a kid. Your actions speak louder than words, my sir. Have you ever heard of that one? That's a very famous saying. I think you should take it to heart. Actions speak louder than words. Write that one down and keep that somewhere, posted up somewhere. Maybe remind yourself of that every now and then. Let's go to experimental. Sorry, guys, I just want to do this now so we don't have to do it while we're on short final. Go ahead and get all that. I just bought a membership and then gifted. There we go, Chiro. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Cool. Everything looks good there. I'm happy with that. That's all looking great. Let's just go ahead and get this kid out of here. We don't need that. Wonderful. Timu, thanks so much for your first class subscription as well. Appreciate you, Timu. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. Really do appreciate you, man. Thanks so much. Okay. Everything looks good there. We'll go to our knit B page. Now we have all this information, so we might as well plug it in. 59.131.8. 59.1/31.8. Good. We'll go ahead and bug that up there. Wonderful. Block fuel for today's flight was 9. We'll call that 9. We'll go ahead and bug that up there and throw that into there. Wonderful. Looking good. Guys, just don't even talk to him. He's just trolling. He just wants you to respond to him and give him attention. That's all that it is. He's gone. Don't worry. Goodbye. Removed. Let's go ahead and we've got ATIS and we've got ground on. Ooh, we got nice ATC today. Okay. Now, every time we fly out of Gatwick, it's usually an absolute shit show and it takes us like 45 minutes. Fingers crossed that is not what happens today. Looks like we're departing out of 26 left. Information Delta is current. So we'll go ahead and tune to ground. Ground is going to be on 121.8. We'll go ahead and bug that up and we'll tune to them. There we go, beautiful. And again, we'll let them, we've got info Delta.
07, clear to Ibiza, Bogner 1 X-ray departure, squawk 4217.
Squawk 4217, Canada 327.
Canada 2807, correct information, Delta, QNH 1016.
We've already got our company messages, so we can go down here and grab those briefly. We're already done boarding, so we'll try and get this going as quickly as we can. There's our preliminary load sheet. We'll go ahead and accept that. Wonderful. Cool. Get with Winter Splash celebrating 5 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. It says 5 months of gifted subs. Best community. Appreciate all of you guys. And Cap for all the awesome live streams. Thanks so much, Winter Splash. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate that, man. That's incredibly kind. Thanks so much. Now your camera is showing high resolution. I didn't change anything. Didn't stream it. It didn't change anything, man. Is this the origami Gatwick? It is, yes. Yeah. Just finished a flight from Tokyo to LAX using the 787 ANA. No, I'll be doing short flights from Buffalo to DTW. Nice. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. New camera kind of looks a little washed out. Might have to tweak some settings. Jarvis, good to see you, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. Man. To me, it looks fine. I don't know, like.
Okay, so we're gonna go over 310.
Other than like adding a little bit of like saturation, I don't know, how's that? Does that look a little bit better? I don't know. To me that seems a little bit too much now.
Charlie, stand 105, push and start approved, Casey.
Maybe add a little bit of saturation to it. I don't know. We'll have to kind of tweak some things and we'll see what's going on. So, looks like you're in the desert. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Ecap, what setting makes GSX to spawn different tow trucks? Sometimes it gives me tracks and it hits my airplane nose. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. That was a little bit. That seems to be a little bit better. I added 5% on the saturation. That looks like it should be. It could be a little bit better. What about like if I start playing? Ooh, hi chat. We're purple today. We can maybe add a little bit of hue. How's that? A little bit of hue to it. Does that look a little bit better? I don't know, man. That actually looks a little bit okay, but I don't know. So the camera captures will also be max, I guess. Yeah, I can't stream in 4K. Yeah. I bought GSX like 3 months ago and never used it yet because I can never get delayed in game. Huh. Weird. Ecap, do I restart the GSX Kutao? Just stuck loading. Yes, that can do it. Shirt looks better. It looked like the cleanest white shirt ever. Don't muck with the hue unless you want to screw up your whites. Okay. Well, I think it looks good right now, but maybe I'll reset that back to the normal position that it was at, like that. I don't know if that looks good. Yeah. I think that looks good, like right now. I think that looks perfectly fine. I mean, in my opinion, the other camera was way too saturated and doing weird things. So looks like I came out of the tanner. Nice. That's what we want. We want it to be a little bit yeah, we want it to be a little bit like that. You're looking yellow because the saturation is oversaturated.
There is a stand 118 at Gatwick. Please can you have a look at the chart and get back to me with that, and once you've got that, report your aircraft flight.
I don't know. How's that look, chat? Does that look a little bit better? I mean, we can literally sit here and do this until the cows come home and try and make, you know, get like the perfect absolute setting. I think it's perfectly fine for a stream. We're not the main focus isn't me. It's supposed to be on the airplane and everything else, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it the way that it is there. I think those look good. I think they look perfectly fine.
There's traffic behind you, estimated to
okay, good. Cap, the network says offline. Yes. I should probably fix that. You are correct. Let me fix that. Bear with me.
Gatwick ground, I'm at gate 18341.
Steamer 1, thank you.
All right, there we go.
Info 1, Mike departure,
Sorry I brought it up. I just have an eye for that stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I said, it's not a DSL or a DSR, whatever the hell those cameras are. It's still a webcam, so we're still going to be slightly limited. But I can listen. We can maybe tweak some things and stuff. I think it looks perfectly fine. I'm not going to go crazy like trying to just make this like the most perfect camera thing ever. Like I said, we'll sit here till we're, you know, we would sit here till we're blue in the face trying to make sure everything looks perfect. Everybody is also going to have a difference of opinion, so I think it looks perfectly fine. Yeah.
276 Yankee, get on ground. Hello, expect correction. Taxi stand 562. Sierra.
What's different on this camera versus the last one? It's a 4K gimbal camera, Will. If you put exclamation point cam, I have it in chat. Yeah. If you think it looks fine, then feel free to ignore it. There you go. All right. In VPilot, what is your plane rendering distance set to? I'm not sure. Yeah. No, it's not a DSLR. No, it's just a webcam. It's the OBS bot 4K Tiny is what it is. Yeah. As long as we get nailed for the 100K celebration hot tub stream, of course, yes, of course. I give this new camera look minus 85 on the landing rate. There you go. Nice. Sweet. It looks good. We all have different monitors that probably should be calibrated anyways. Well, that's exactly it, right? Everybody's got different, exactly. Yeah. Nerdword, thanks for your subscription, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get our clearance. Stop worrying about the camera. Let's get the hell out of here, shall we?
West, is it okay if I just turn right from here?
The main thing that I'm happy about is it is actually running in 60 FPS. Pardon me. That's the main thing. You know, the picture and the quality, that's stuff that we can kind of dial in over time. But in my opinion, the fact that it's running in actual 60 FPS and it's not going to be lagging and stuff like that anymore, that is the huge plus to me, because I don't know if you guys remember, over the last little bit, especially over the last little bit, I've noticed that with my last camera, it seemed to not be running at like 60 FPS. It seemed to actually be running lower than 30 FPS on a lot of occasions. This one, I don't know if it's because it's a USB-C switch or something like that, but this one seems to be running a lot smoother. Like in all the tests that I've done, it's extremely smooth. Again, running proper 60 FPS and locked at it. So yeah, to me that's the thing, and we can kind of worry, like I said, we can worry about saturation and colors and all that fun stuff. We can worry about that in the you know, worrying about all that stuff in the future. That's fine. Cat's camera used to operate off PowerPoint. Yes, and I think we'll all agree. That we've yeah. My only suggestion is the boom mic is showing in the bottom right. It's fine otherwise. Yes, I mean that's something I can probably fix with just trying to do that, but unfortunately it's one of the things, man. If you're using a boom mic, it's eventually you're going to see it a little bit in the bottom corner. You know what I mean? Now I can take the, like, you know, I can go like this. I can go like this, and I can bring the camera down a little bit, and I can hide it, but yeah, Roger. I think it's perfectly fine like that. It is what it is, man. It's a boom mic. I use a boom mic, so yeah. It's so blurry. Yeah, no. All right, let's do this. Gatwick ground, very good evening. Easy 14 X-ray Romeo with information Delta IFR 2 Ibiza, please.
14 X-ray Romeo, Gatwick ground. Hello, report your aircraft type and stand number.
A320, stand 555.
Easy 14 X-ray Romeo, cleared to Ibiza. Bognor 1 X-ray departure, squawk 4233.
Cleared into Ibiza, Bognor 1 X-ray departure, squawk 4233. Easy 14 X-ray Romeo.
Easy 14 X-ray Romeo, correct. QNH 1016.
1016, thank you. All right, 1016, good. Let's go ahead and get all of our information up here. The Bognor 1 X-ray departure, so we're going to be up to 6,000 feet initially. We'll bug that up, 6,000 feet, beautiful. And then let's go plug in some information down here, right? So let's go to flight plan departures. We're departing on runway 26 left via the Bognor 1 X-ray departure. We'll go ahead and insert that. We're not going to throw an arrival quite yet because we are about 2 hours away from Ibiza. So there's no need to put an arrival in there quite yet. That all looks good to me. Wonderful. Let's go to our performance data now, and we'll go ahead and plug in some information into there. Let's go departure performance. C2A, thank you very much for the, it's going to miss it. Hold on, I'll have to replay that. Cap, you should wear a green shirt onto which you project rap music videos. Hope that helps. Andy, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is this the freeware? No, this is the payware. You know what I need to do? I need to get Mr. Technical Audio in here. Where's Les? Let's get Les O'Reilly in here. Let me send a message to Les. Hey, Les. Are you around today? New camera is in, and people are commenting in chat that the audio is out of sync from my lips moving. Need a professional opinion. Appreciate you. All right. We'll see what Les says. Les is like literally the man for all of this, so let's see. Igor, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me replay that message from C2A. Hopefully it plays it. Should.
I've heard that the best way to calibrate a new color profile is to plug your phone into your computer.
Oh, yeah.
Happy belated birthday, Cap. Glad that you got tore up. Did
Thank
you
you,
like
man.
the strippers I sent out? I'm sure the fiancée didn't. Or
Yes.
maybe she did. OBB.
This guy, man, too much, dude. Huge no floaties to you, C2A. I appreciate you as always, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Igor, good to see you, dude. Thank you very much as well. Service conditions are dry. We're doing a flaps 1 today. Force Togano, anti-ice off. Packs on, sync load sheets, sync live weather. Go ahead and calculate our V speeds. My chat is not working now for some reason. I don't know why. Is anybody there? Hello? My chat is not working. I don't know why. Is anybody saying anything in chat? Because I cannot see anything that's going on in chat. Is anybody else's chat broken right now? I cannot see any. Does it work on this PC? I can't, man. I don't chat. This really truly feels like it's just not going to be working today. My chat has completely stopped working. I can't see what any of you are saying in chat right now. I apologize. I promise I'm not ignoring you. Top chat, live chat, nothing's working. Even when I close it. Nothing is working. What if I refresh? Refresh? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Pop out chat. Okay, now it's working. Was it only not working for me, or was it not working for everybody? Okay, was it not working for everybody as well? Like it wasn't just me? It legitimately wasn't working for everybody? Okay, so it's definitely a YouTube. Okay, as long as it's not me and what's going on, so yeah. Which is easier to program, an FMC or McDo? Depends. Yeah. It was all erroring messages? Yes, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, everything looks good. 151, 151, 152, 151, 151, 152. Good. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet, I believe, off of departure. Yes, it is. Wonderful. We're doing a flaps 1/down 0.2. 1 down 0.2. Good. Bug that up there. And our flex temperature today is 61 degrees. And there we go, chat. We are basically ready to go upstairs. APU bleed is on. External power is off. Fuel pumps are on. Seatbelt signs are on. Red beacon light is on. GSX, prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. Good. Are you using iniBuilds, EGKK, or the freeware? Yes, it is. Well, it's not iniBuilds. It's Origami Studios, sold by iniBuilds. But yes, it is. Exclamation point scenery as well. Is Microsoft playable on a keyboard and mouse? I'm not sure. Yeah. Disregard all the bad stuff I said about you when chat was down. Nice. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully it doesn't keep doing that. It's been really weird. It's been a while since I've seen YouTube do that. Lee, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well and great long recovery from your B-Day. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, dude. Are you flying back to Gatwick afterwards? No. Only the one leg today, Jackson, unfortunately, man. Yeah. Hate flying out of Gatwick on Vansom. It's usually extremely busy, but fingers crossed that it's not too bad. We got to come down here. We got to go to our ground services, and we need to remove the GPU and the chocks and cone. Beautiful. Get that ready to go. By the way, you look fine. Take it from an eye doctor. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I think like we mentioned, I think everybody has different settings and everybody has different monitor settings and everybody has different expectations as well. I didn't want to spend a crazy amount of money and then have to get like a capture card as well to do a DSLR camera or something like that. So this was the next best thing. Did a lot of reviews and a lot of suggestions as well from Mr. Danbury of what we should be doing. Go back to our knit ref here today. Cost index, we're going to go with 35, and it wants us at flight level 350. So go ahead and plug that in. That should fill out the rest of the MIC-do there and get everything ready to rock and roll. Go back over to performance data, and we've got that. Nose right, tail left. That is what we want.
Release parking brakes, please.
Plus, you can adjust your settings wearing sunglasses. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. How do you feel about the new fs.to site? I think it's very confusing. No, it's fine. Just takes a little bit of getting used to. That's really it. Good to see you as well, Jackson. Thanks, man.
Ready to taxi, speed bridge 261.
Like I said, man, the picture and everything, we can play with the picture and we can kind of make it what we want it to be. Like I mentioned, the big thing is the bit rate for the camera and actually staying at 60 FPS. That's the key thing here. The picture, we can dial that in. I can get somebody, one of my graphic guys that knows what they're doing. We can get them to make like a little, like a thing for me. So I don't even know where that is. I could maybe even track it down. Somebody made like a specific key.
requesting taxi.
To like pop all the colors and stuff out. So we'll see. What did Les say? Les says, I'm sitting on a plane waiting to depart YOW. I will see what I can see via the phone. Okay, thanks. Les is literally on a plane leaving. Plans to do a 24-hour stream? No. No. Just piss everybody off and go black and white? Yeah. What's going on? New camera or something? Yes, we have a new camera. Yeah. Is the network intended to be offline? Why did it do that again? Why is it doing that?
8888 taxi holding point Alpha 3 runway 26 left via Papa and Alpha November.
Via Papa and Alpha November, hold Alpha 326 left to H plate.
Huh.
Under 655, ready for start push.
Listen to 65 after the passing bridge show is A350, stand 17, push and start approved base east.
I don't know why it keeps putting me offline. Hold on.
Easy 16 X-ray Romeo, stand 557 and ready for push and start.
Parking brakes, please.
Easy 16 X-ray Romeo, stand 557, push and start approved face south.
Push and start approved face south, Easy 16
Okay, how about now? Okay, there we go. Now it seems to be working. Yeah.
Jet 2711 taxi, kilo, hold short.
Blame Dan. Exactly. I think it looks good. I mean, listen, as somebody who's going from a Logitech Pro Stream Cam for the last 4 years, 5 years, I think it looks really good. I think maybe some people have too high of expectations of what they expect it to be. But yeah, to me it looks perfectly fine. I really think that's all that matters. So yeah. Do you have any plans to visit EPGD by Drzecki anytime soon? Yes. Yes, I do. Not gonna lie, I don't notice a difference, but that's what it is. Like I said, the only difference you're gonna notice is really in FPS, to be honest with you. So, yeah. What have you adjusted? What have I adjusted for what, Will? Like with the camera? Really the only thing we've adjusted is a little bit of saturation. I've added saturation because you guys said I was too bright. So I added a little bit of saturation.
Thank you for your service. Goodbye.
Yeah, you notice the FPS immediately. Yes, that's the big thing. That's the big thing. It looks fine. I'm just nitpicking again, so I mentioned it. No, it's fine. Listen, Jarvis, if you know how, like I mentioned, I know that you can add slight like changes to it. So if you know how to do that through OBS, feel free, man. If you want to add something that's maybe going to make the colors a little bit richer, like there's a bunch of things that I can do, right? Like I can go through it and I can like I can go to properties and I can,
departure and we'll squawk 7506.
You know, there's a bunch of things that I can add and do. So yeah. To be fair, I almost prefer the other cam, maybe because I'm used to the other one. That's just yeah.
136.
Big time smooth streaming PC. Yes, exactly. Les says it might be off by a couple frames. You'll need to do a test recording and clap in front of the mic a couple times. Then from what you can review the recording, see how far it off is and adjust accordingly. How do you adjust the audio? Is it in OBS? Now, I don't even know, chat. So Les does say that it's off by a couple frames. He definitely thinks that it's off. So yeah, I don't know if to talk you through it, I'd have to play with it myself. Gotcha. Hey Cap, don't know if you asked already, but in case I apologize, are you using Reshade? No. No Reshade. Captain Dougwash, same to you, man. That's slowing things down. Normally after my return, decided to stay in New York for an additional 10 days. Holy. Yeah,
Jet
nice.
2711.
To be fair, I think your old cam was better. No,
025, right?
no, not even close. If you think that it was, then I don't think you understand how cameras work and stuff like that. So, how much RAM would you recommend for the sim? Minimum 16. I'd go with 32 if you can. Jordan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Watching you on a 4K 55-inch TV, and your new cam looks great. Sound is in sync. Safe flight. Mofo, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. We're never gonna leave. No, we will, man. It's just extremely busy here, in case you haven't noticed. Yeah. Can you post the camera specs before and after? Well, the other camera was running 720p, 60 FPS, 60 FPS, but it wasn't at all. So depends which way it's off. Either delay the audio by 2 frames or delay the camera video by 2 frames. See, I don't know how I would, like, how do I...
Griffin to 726, hold position, estimated delay 2 minutes, use traffic behind.
Like,
Roger, standby.
how do I... Advanced audio properties, and then what? A sync offset? Is that what I'm looking for?
I'm listening to the voice and having 2 things to focus on can really distract.
How's that?
Taxi holding point Alpha
Hello?
3 on my 26 left.
No, that seems to be bad. Okay, hold on. Let me... Advanced audio.
Okay.
Add 2 milliseconds. Hello? That seems to be the exact same. So I don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest with you, so. Don't do it now, deal with it after the stream. Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Canada 2807, hold position, use traffic behind, estimated delay 2 minutes.
Delta 65 Heavy, ready for taxi.
Oh, connect to the Ibiza Tower when you get closer. Sounds good. Yeah. Sounds good, man. How do you see inside the cabin? You have to have the cabin turned on. We don't have the cabin turned on, so.
Griffin 2726 after the passing left-hand.
Philip, thanks for your subscription, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support. Very kind. Thank you, man.
EG16 X-ray Romeo, ready for taxi.
EG16 X-ray Romeo, taxi, Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa, Hotshot Juliet.
60 FPS is 16 milliseconds per frame. Per frame.
Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa, and
okay, let me
Juliet.
add 16 milliseconds. Let's see what that looks like.
Lufthansa 65, taxi,
Hello.
holding point Alpha 3, runway 26
Hello.
left by November.
That actually... I don't know, does that seem better? Again, deal with it later, it's so minimal. I know, but people have been going crazy. Les, what do you think of the camera quality?
November, Alpha November.
I don't know. I put a 16 millisecond delay on it. I don't know if that's going to do any difference to anything, but again, I don't even know if I did it properly. I have no clue.
Lima, Quebec,
yeah.
Quebec Charlie, and Quebec Alpha.
Like it shows that I put a 16 millisecond delay on it, but I don't even know if it is. So.
Lima, Quebec, Quebec Charlie, and Quebec Alpha. Can you please say the gate again for EZ14 Delta Foxtrot?
EZ14 Delta Foxtrot.
Looks synced now to me. Okay.
560, thanks.
This is my first time. I just subscribed. Ollie, thanks, man. Appreciate you being here, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have an HP laptop 2021. Do you think Microsoft works on it? Depends on the specs, man. Depends on the specs. Don't you need to speed it up, not delay it? No, we want to delay the camera so that it's, because it's, yeah. Cam looks sharp to me. When you clap, there's no delay for me, I'd say. Okay. Traffic is ridiculous. It is. I'm sitting on a damn plane in a ramp at YOW matching this on my phone. And that's why you're the best. That's why you're the best.
Sorry, please say it again, please.
EZ16 X-ray Romeo, taxi, holding point Alpha 2.
So much traffic today? Yeah, there always is in Gatwick, dude. This seems to be the theme here. Even just getting a call sign in is just literally seems impossible sometimes. Look, synced and great here. Perhaps the people have to say you're orange because you don't know that you're a ginger. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't think I look orange. Do I look orange? I don't know. Doesn't seem to look orange to me. Arnav, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Greetings from Ghana. Good to see you. Maybe just go offline so we can depart. No. People are just messing with you half of the streaming in 1080p because the monitor they have, so you can tell the difference regardless of quality, so just ignore them. True. I think it looks good now, but yeah. Maybe don't fly a GA, but the E2A Comanche is out. Amazing plane. Showed off at FS Expo. Nice. I think I did see that. Yeah.
Departure and squawk 7502.
It's perfect now? Okay. Cool. We'll leave it like that. Looks synced and great here. Perhaps people, maybe. Yeah, Rob. Exactly.
stations, Gatwick broadcast information now, Echo, I second information now, Echo, Gatwick out.
Delta 397, ready for push and start, stand 136.
There you go, Jackson. Maybe that's why then.
397,
Yeah.
stand 36, push, correction, stand 34, push and start approved, face south.
Release parking brakes, please.
And Gatwick ground EC14 X-ray Romeo ready for push and start. Stand 555, please.
Lufthansa 397, stand 34, push and start approved.
Just looked at Flyby Rookie setup. Looks insane. Looking forward to World Flight. Ah, it's going to be incredible, man. Really, really, really looking forward to it, dude.
Delta 397, ground.
EC21 Lima Papa, following easyJet company. Would you expecting intelligence?
EC21 Lima Papa, Gatwick ground, hello, follow the company, taxi stand 564.
564, behind and the following traffic, thanks.
Delta 397, go ahead.
What's World Flight? I think you can put exclamation point WF.
Romeo, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225, bye-bye.
124225, thanks for TC.
Easy, correction.
124225 for tower to push back.
And Lufthansa 65 Heavy 124225, thanks so much for your help, have a good one.
Delta 65.
Alright, 124225 is in.
Release parking brakes, please.
Gatwick Tower, very good evening. Easy 14 X-ray Romeo ready for push and start. Stand 555.
Easy 14 X-ray Romeo, contact ground 121.8, goodbye.
He just told me to contact you.
For push and start.
Correct.
Negative, go back to ground on 121.8, please.
Okay.
That's a 65 Heavy, indicating
Holding point Alpha 2, got my 2.
That wasn't for me? What, really? Are you sure? I even read it back and he like didn't correct me or anything. Uh-oh, roll the tapes. Roll the tapes.
Alpine 79 Tango request taxi.
That was a little bit weird.
Delta 65.
I thought it was weird that he was handing me over to Tower. I honestly thought that was a little bit weird. I was like, why am I getting to Tower for... and ground easy 14 X-ray Romeo. Stand 555. Push and start, please.
Release parking brakes, please.
Hey, ground EG 5470 at stand 106 ready for push and start.
Faisal, hi, my friend.
That was on the landline.
Further, huge enough floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for your business class subscription. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Mark, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Finally made it, Cap K. I got a PC case, 4000D after 5 years. Finally going to make my first PC. Nice. Very very cool.
Gatwick ground, this is your range 514, ready for start.
Stand by, break, Alpine 79 Tango, taxi holding point Alpha 2, runway 26 left, 5 Kilo, Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Delta 297 ready for push and start, stand 136.
579 Tango taxi, Koch Alpha 2, 26 left, Kilo Papa Alpha Sierra.
Release parking brakes,
Delta
please.
65 after passing EasyJet A320 from Kilo, taxi holding point Alpha 2, runway 26 left, 5 Papa and Alpha Sierra. Delta 65, Gatwick ground.
All right. Hopefully we can. They really don't want to give you pushback.
Try to call you 3 or 4 times, stand 3-4, push and start approved face south. You gave me the wrong stand number.
Push start, sorry about that. Delta 397.
Delta 65, Gatwick ground.
A320 with information, Echo QNH 1016.
I swear, man. This is, it's, now you're saying the camera looks too dark. For fuck's sakes, man. People are saying I'm too overexposed. Now people are saying it's too dark. Listen, Will, let's just drop it, man. It looks perfectly fine, dude. Half the people are saying the camera's out of sync, it's too bright, you're too overexposed. Now Will's saying you're too dark. It looks perfectly fine, man. It looks perfectly fine, dude. I'm literally looking at it. It's perfectly fine. Just when you look right, maybe it's because it's got exposure on. I don't know, man.
You need to be able to respond to me. It's really busy today and I don't have time to call people up 3 or 4 times. Hold position.
Kids are on the TV playing COD while I'm stuck on the 4G string phone watching 720p. Oof. On my iPad, you look perfect. Thank you.
Standby. Easy 5470, Gatwick ground.
This is an absolute shit show.
You're supposed to wait for the aircraft passing behind.
Sorry about that. We had a plane pass behind us.
Yeah, but not before you called. Well, not before at least I called you for push. I was waiting for that other easyJet aircraft.
X-Plane 12 or Microsoft, depends what you're looking for, man. They're both great sims in their own retrospect. Yeah.
Contact Gatwick Tower 124.
Thank you, Jetstar.
Bye-bye.
124 225 110.
Poor pushback, man. She's losing her shit. This is like trying to push back a DCA, dude.
I'm busy dealing with aircraft taxi. Break, Alpine 79 Tango, hold position.
I told you, man. It's, yeah.
Roger. Delta 65, taxi holding point Alpha 2, runway 26 left, via Papa and Alpha Sierra.
EGKK, what do you use for your replays? Just use the default replay system, man. Yeah, default replay system.
Delta 65, taxi holding point Mike 1, runway 26 left, via Papa.
When do I ever take my sunglasses off? I don't. I don't.
Mike, 65 heavy.
Well, we said to 1 Quebec, expecting by Juliet.
Was that 391 Quebec, Ground, hello, expect stand.
Gotta be on the ball when playing the Gatwick game, apparently. We're about to call for our sixth time of asking for pushback.
Negative Juliet, hold short, Papa, expect.
I can't even get a call in, that's the problem, right? I literally can't even get a call in, he's so busy, it's just non-stop.
Canada 2807, nearly ready for taxi.
Let's just see him at the expo. Oh man, post hangover streams. Hope a memorable B-Day cap. Thanks, Bryce. Appreciate you, man.
214 expect Romeo. Sorry for the delay. Expect pushback in 1 minute.
Pushback in 1 minute. Thanks. Go offline while he just got us. Yeah. Do I have
Sorry,
motion blur on in the simulator? No, I don't
Tower,
believe so.
Not yet.
No.
8168 expect Romeo. I believe I handed you off.
Started streams 50 minutes and still not taken off. Imagine that, man. Wow. Let's have a riot. It's not much that I could do, man. I mean, we have a new camera. We're trying to configure things. We're trying to get things down pat. And in case you haven't noticed, we're flying into an extremely busy airport. Like I mentioned at the beginning of stream, it's pretty normal that it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to get out of Gatwick on VATSIM. Don't know what to tell you, man. Turn off the video and come back and look in 15 minutes. Maybe we'll be departing. When I use the replay system, the 737 family, the spoilers version systems inside the flight deck never work. Correct. There are some limitations with it, Micah. There is a free replay tool that you can use, and it's pretty decent. I would say maybe check that out. It's on flightsim.to. Yeah. EGKK did it for the first time last weekend flying on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Nice. I hope you enjoyed it, man. I hope you enjoyed it.
Reaching next Papa, we check 1 Quebec.
I get terrible FPS at this airport.
Was that 391? Go back, taxi stand 205.
Del, what's up, man? 158 passengers today. Yeah.
Still 397, ready for taxi.
It's an absolute shit show flying out of Gatwick, man. I mean, look at how many aircraft. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 airplanes right here. And like a lot of people are flying together. The poor girl, she just wants me to release my parking brakes. She's all upset. She's like, please release your parking brakes.
563.
Really bad FPS looking this way. I don't know. Listen, like I mentioned, the only thing to me that is the plus is the fact that the camera is not running on like the FPS, like the camera. So what I was noticing with my other camera, the Logitech camera, and I didn't have it configured this way, but the Logitech camera seemed to only run at the FPS that the simulator was running at. So to me, that's the big plus. Like I said, we can work with everything else and we can take care of all that. But
you've been calling me for push for about an hour now. It's busy. I'm trying to deal with other aircraft. I can
call me stupid. Does Air Canada fly Gatwick in that Airbus behind you? No.
You haven't received the clearance from me.
Kevin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. No, I don't really know what this Air Canada. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Flew with Porter for the first time, YVR to YYZ, and you're right, amazing experience. Nice. Very cool.
Delta 397, hold short kilo.
Hold short kilo, Delta 397.
38, try to stand 16 A320.
Roger, thank you. Break,
Yeah.
Easy 5470, taxi.
So I'm pretty sure he's waiting till this Air Canada move before giving me clearance to push back, but I don't know. What's my Discord channel? ! Discord, Jackson. We have Nightbot commands for everything here, my friend.
Papa and Alpha November.
The controller won't give you clearance to move until the Air Canada moves.
Alpha 3,
We'll see.
Kilo Papa and Alpha November.
Appreciate it, Cap. Thanks for the feedback. I'm very new to the channel, starting my own YouTube myself, and we start supporting you for sure. Sounds good, Mike. I wish you all the best.
Air
Canada's gone AWOL.
Left, hold short Romeo, confirm.
AX08 left, hold short Romeo.
Okay, I was on numerical left, hold short Romeo, thanks.
Flight number should be up here in the top left.
470, taxi holding point Alpha 3,
Easy 14 X-ray Romeo.
November, correction, Kilo, Papa, and Alpha November.
Zach, you still getting over that flu? Jeez. Well, hopefully feeling better.
Tango, taxi holding point Alpha 2, runway 26 left, 5 Kilo, Papa,
hopefully
and
feeling
Alpha
better.
Taxi holding point 26 left by Kilo, Papa, Alpha 6.
Alpha 7 Tango, confirm holding point Alpha 2.
Confirm.
Gatwick and Sun Fernandez.
Man, oh man. Feels like it's taking forever. Get out of here today.
Alpha 397 after the passing EasyJet A320 on Kilo, taxi holding point Alpha 3, runway 26 left, 5 Papa, and Alpha November.
Ultra Alpha 3 via Papa Alpha November for Alpha 397 after passing.
She really wants us to release that park brake. This guy's like moving backwards and stuff. I don't know. I don't think he knows what he's doing, chat. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Being held for release? I don't really know what's going on.
Hello, you number 2 for clearance. Break, Jordanian 36 Charlie, go ground.
Yeah. OG, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Jordanian 36 Charlie, cleared.
Longest 1 minute ever. Hey, Gav, how do you compare the Fenix 320 to the Tolus Airbuses? Worth it to buy? Absolutely. Yes. Tolus makes good aircraft in their own retrospect, but the Fenix is miles and miles better. Miles ahead of the Tolus airplanes. Can you do a drone view to see how much traffic there is? It's not that much, man. Like at this point, there's not really anything. They're all over here. You can see here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people waiting for departure. He's waiting to push us back because this Air Canada is not calling for clearance. And I know that this Air Canada is in stream. Why else would an Air Canada...
If you've got a question, I'll call you. I've got strips available. I've just got limited frequency time. Break, 85470, contact Gatwick Tower, 124.
We're waiting for this Air Canada to move, but he doesn't seem to be moving or calling for control, so...
17 November Echo, taxi stand 130, via Romeo and Kilo. Now 17 November Echo, taxi stand 130, via Romeo and Kilo.
Tolus is coming to Microsoft? No. Damsel downstairs needs to put...
397, contact Gatwick Tower, 124.225, bye-bye. 124.225,
This reminds you of Boston? That's crazy.
Thank you, turns 1 too early, take next right, hold after 2.
We're going to use the replay system, I suppose. Reverse aircraft never work. AlwaysFly 737 family. Like I said, man, go and get... there's a free replay tool. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Flight Recorder. Go and get Flight Recorder on flightsim.to. Tolus should stay on X-Plane, to be frank. They will. Yeah, that's their bread and butter.
On the ground, waiting for clearance.
Again, 2807, taxi Quebec Alpha, hold short Lima.
Alright, now he should get us out. We were just waiting for the airplane.
I have a question. Can I just go behind the EZ14XR? Because I don't have a chart and I don't know because my sensors are not good. And I don't know where to go.
Roger, hold position, break, EZ14 X-ray, Romeo, stand 554, push and start approved, face south.
Push start approved, face south, thanks so much.
Fly for the white.
EZ36 Lima Zulu, on taxiway, Juliet request to get some...
We're free! We're free!
Lima Zulu, go ground, hello, taxi stand 107, via Romeo and Kilo.
Romeo and Kilo to 107, is
right.
36 Lima Zulu.
Engine number 2.
Runner 8 Alpha Charlie, ready for taxi.
Start.
Runner 8 Alpha Charlie, taxi at a point Mike 1, runway 26 left, via Victor.
I don't know where this pushback has taken me.
Taxi Mike 1 via Victor Mike, runner 8 Alpha Charlie. Delta 65, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225, bye-bye.
Tug's probably ran out of fuel by now. Maybe.
Alpine 79 Tango, Gatwick ground.
Now, I do have a profile here, so it should push us back correctly, but we'll see.
Easy 7 Christian, easy 17 November, Echo taxi stand 112.
Confirm 110 left.
Negative 112.
Okay,
What do you use for pushback? GSX. GSX.
Alpine 7 thank you, still with me?
Alright, we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to spool up engine number 1 right away. What can you use for free charts flying in Europe, chat? Is there anything for Europe that has like free charts and stuff?
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Right in November.
You're supposed to way faster? Well, just know that it was attached for like 15 minutes. Yeah.
If there's a bit of a queue, but you can skip it if you go on Alpha Sierra.
I thought ChartFox was only for like North America. I didn't know like it does it. So. It is Black Blood, yeah. Very busy today here.
Papa Echo cleared 2.
Have the FPS on most Microsoft aircrafts, nothing short of abhorrent and mid-spec PCs. I agree. Even with my PC, man, you'd think my PC could handle it a lot better than it does. Alright, flaps 1.
Echo squawk 1076.
Ground spoilers armed, engine mode selector back to the normal position. Predictive wind shear system on. Auto brake over to max. RTO 6000 is plugged. 1016 is in. And then we just need trim value down 02. That should be good right there for our trim value. Alright, we're just going to wait for the gear pin message.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 3. 26 left via Papa Alpha November.
Have you any idea what temperatures your GPU is at? I think it's like mid 50s, 60s. 58. That my PC actually running pretty cool. I have a really big case. Helps with cooling. Lots of fans and a big case.
We are an A320 Neo, stand 60.
Alright, she's giving us the thumbs up in, she's giving us the wave. Thank you. What case do I have? The NCXT... something. Put exclamation point specs, I think I have it up on there. This kid keeps calling.
Kilo, correct information, Echo QNH 1016. Roger.
Ground easy 14 X Romeo ready taxi 26 left.
14 X-ray Romeo, taxi Quebec Alpha, Lima, Quebec, hold short Juliet.
Quebec Alpha, Lima, Quebec, hold short Juliet, easy 14 X Romeo. Alright, Quebec Alpha, Lima, Quebec. Alright, chat. Let's see if we can get this done. Alright, he wants us Quebec Alpha, left on Lima. Or no. Wants us Quebec, hold short Juliet, so we're going that way. Okay, we're taking a right out of here. Cool. Park brake off. Let's go.
Information Foxtrot on board, gate 54.
How fast is my processor? Specs should be all right there, man. 5.1 hertz on all 10 cores. Your 3080 runs in the upper mid 70s. I have a very aggressive fan curve, Johnny, and I think that's definitely what keeps my temps so cool. Very aggressive. APU's coming off. APU bleeds coming off as well. Beautiful. Cap a little late, but happy birthday. Hope. Thanks for all that you do, Pierce. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks for coming hang out. Phoenix would be even better once the IAE add-on comes to it. Yes. Give you different options for sure. Foxtrots. Damn, weather's changing.
Ryanair 36 Papa, type 737-800.
Alright, chat, we're finally moving after 1 hour. I have 16 cores at 5.1, but I don't know how to get them to run at max. Probably is max. I don't know about like anything more.
I'll just do it here. Can you accept flight level 260?
Hey, sir, we can take 260 Ryanair 36 Papa.
Weird, Johnny.
Thank you, clear to Liverpool.
Maybe it depends on the GPU. Is your GPU factory overclocked or anything like that? I know that can have effects on it as well, right? All right, here's Lima. Then he wants us to make a left onto Quebec.
And not the last digit, Ryanair 36 Papa.
Ryanair 36 Papa, last digit is 6.
Okay, so Squawk 3376, Ryanair 365.
This is going to be our next left here.
Information Foxtrot QNH 1016.
We have Fox 1016.
Nice.
Thank you.
Fine for turn. Very cool.
Station calling call sign only.
Did we miss?
Scandinavian 1505, taxi.
I think we
Quebec
missed
Alpha, Lima, Papa, Hotel
Lima.
Juliet.
Because now we're on Romeo Alpha. I think we missed it completely. Yeah, we apparently did miss Quebec. We'll try and go over here this way. Hopefully he doesn't see us.
214 X-ray Romeo, taxi holding point Alpha 2, runway 26 left via Juliet, Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Runway 26, holding point by Juliet Papa Alpha Sierra, easy 14 X-ray Romeo.
Easy 14 X-ray Romeo, confirm, holding point Alpha 2.
Holding point Alpha 2, thank you. Alright, we're just going to keep going straight. He didn't notice. So it's perfect. Okay, so he gave us Juliet to Papa. Juliet to Papa to Alpha Sierra, holding point Alpha 2, which is right here. So the pretty normal taxi instructions. Gatwick is a crazy mess. It kind of is. That's okay. Got to get used to it eventually, right? Right, so we're going all the way out here, and then we're making a left. Are we? Where are we? No, we're making our next left onto Juliet. So this will be Juliet, our next left. Hey, I'm looking at the CRJ sound mod, and I super want to download it, but I have become a member of Patreon too, and how? Just follow the instructions. You can put exclamation point sounds in chat, and that should pop it open. That's pretty ridiculous, Professor, yeah.
637, get ground hello, cleared to Munich, info 1 Mike departure, Squawk 0552.
Alright, so we're out on Juliet, we're going to make our right on Papa, and then a left on Alpha Sierra, and we're hold point Alpha 2. Alright, honestly it's a pain to have to wait, but it feels like it's realistic having so much traffic on the ground. Well, that's exactly it, man, right? Like, listen, flying on VATSIM, it's not always going to be the most glamorous experience, right? I think a lot of us fly on VATSIM for the realism factor of it, right? So if it takes you an hour to get out of an airport, I mean, so be it, man. You don't have to sit here and watch, right? Nobody's making you sit here and watch me taxi and get instructions for an hour, right? You can always come back, like. But for a lot of us, we like the realism factor of it. I agree with that. Yeah. What rudder pedals do I use? The Thrustmaster pendular rudder pedals. Everybody drink. Every time we say pendular in chat, we got to drink. Cap, sadly, no updates on the yoke. A little bit frustrated. What do you mean, Jerome? Like no updates on your yoke? What's going on? Did you break yours? Right, this is going to be Papa. Right. Man, we're struggling for performance at this airport, man. What's up with your FPS? I'm on RTX 2070. I've got more FPS on higher settings. Are you flying on VATSIM? VATSIM absolutely destroys it. Also depends what airport you're at, man, right? I mean, I get 40, 50 FPS at certain airports. It really depends what airport you're depends what airport you're on. There's also about 30 VATSIM airplanes in front of me, so.
Hey CPT,
hey,
how you doing?
Good.
Donating from my phone. Somehow it's in USD.
There we go. Huge enough floaties too, man. Thanks so much for your support. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A bit earlier, the one guy has a similar call sign as Easy16 X-ray Romeo. That would make sense why yeah. Is origami still around you in fixer performance? I don't think this scenery's been updated once. Got you, Jerome. I mean, it can take some time, right? It can take some time, man. Flyboy, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I don't know what setting I changed, but I have a 2070 and somehow at every airport I get like 40 FPS. I mean, if you're not... Porta Tower 124225 for easy 14 X-ray. Thanks for wonderful ATC, man. Good luck today.
37 Quebec Alpha for the passing Scandinavian 8.
Left mid takeoff,
Alright,
surface
we're over the
22
tower.
degrees 7 knots.
26 left, clear for takeoff, easy 5470.
No, well, just originally I called for pushback and he told me to contact tower, and then I like called back thinking it was that, and I contacted tower, so it kind of made like a little bit of a, yeah. Get a good 40-50S on most airports on X-Plane 12 with a 1660 Ti. There you go, man. Wow, incredible. Incredibles. Busy here today, been over an hour for takeoff. It is. Do you see AI traffic on VATSIM? Just other players, just other players. Do I use FS Realistic? I do. Yeah. I do. So who do we got beside us? We have a Delta, what do we got? A Delta 330 and a Ryanair 73. I'm not even going to call the controller. I'm just going to sit here.
79 Tango, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, surface winds 220 degrees 7 knots.
What is my current model matching? I'm using FSLTL.
TD71 Tango Mike, Unicom 122, Decimal 8, goodbye.
Unicom easy 411 Tango Mike, thank you, goodbye.
Pretty sure it's over to Unicom as soon as we get airborne. Next stream, you'll have a new Leaf. Nice, dude.
Delta 397, continue taxi, hold out.
Cost index and altitude not set. Pretty sure we set that. Cost index and cruise flight level has been set. Thank you for reminding me, because it is one thing that I have been missing lately, but nope, I made sure. Did I see the Honor Our Heroes Alaska livery back there? I don't think so. I don't think we'd see Alaska in here. Ryanair, maybe?
397, are you going to be able to take immediate departure?
Yes, we can.
Delta 397, line up runway 26 left.
You're fine, Calvin. Thanks for, like I said, man, thank you, because I have been...
Foxtrot X-ray, expect that landing clearance.
I've definitely missed it recently, so... Looking at your stream, I hope it does take 45 minutes to get out. Really didn't age well.
Thank you very much.
No kidding. EasyJet uses that high of a cost index, or is it just mine? That one's just mine. Yeah, I just use 35 for a lot of my flights, man. I find 35 is a nice balance.
5470, Unicom 122, that's late, goodbye.
You know what we can actually do? We can go initially with a cost index of 5. That'll give us much better takeoff performance. There's a Royal Jordanian A320.
Taxi hold Alpha 1.
Taxi hold Alpha 1, easy 14X Romeo. Alright, Alpha 1 is in spot for us, so we're going to be next, chat. There's the Royal Jordanian A320. Beautiful looking aircraft, actually. I love that livery. Real nice. How do you complete the VATSIM exam, Cap? It's very hard. It shouldn't be. Do some studying, man. Google the questions while you're taking the test. Easy as a cost index of 4 after 10,000 feet, cost index of 0, and then a cruise flight level 4. Really? Interesting. Thanks for support, Alexander. I appreciate you, man. Says, hey, Cap, got a 3060 Ti. Oh, wait. I was going to read that now.
Hey, CPT. Just got 3060 T. Still struggle with FPS. What next to upgrade?
CPU, probably. I don't know what your CPU is, but yeah. Is change the cost index in the middle of flight a common thing? Absolutely, Sonny.
Romeo, you're going to be able to take immediate departure.
Hey, firm, we're ready to go.
TV14 X-ray Romeo, behind the landing company A320, line up runway 26 left behind.
Behind the landing company traffic, line up and wait behind. Easy 14X Romeo. Alright, chat. We ain't wasting no time. Landing lights on. Nose lights. Strobe lights. The hell out of here. Happy late birthday. No worries, Caleb. Thanks, man. And thank you very much for the donation, Alexander. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties, dude. Alright, we ain't keeping anybody waiting. There goes the behind traffic. He's coming in. It's a 319, I think. Nice.
We're in a 361 after the EGKK 20 moves off. Continue taxi, hold out for 1.
Pardon me.
After traffic lines up and wait.
Things that sucks about Gatwick is there's only one active runway. Yes, exactly. That's why it's so damn busy all the time.
Alpine 79 Tango, Unicom 122, decimal 8, goodbye.
Do you make FS 2020 use all cores? Nah, no. DX12 kind of fixes that, but yeah. Just trying to Latin VFR A320 and yield with a fly-by-wire mod? No, thank you. No thanks, man. I'm not going to buy an airplane to then mod it with a free airplane to make it flyable. That just defeats the purpose. Why would I pay money? Like, designing an aircraft shell is not hard at all. It's coding the systems.
26 left for takeoff, 220 degrees, 7 knots.
26 left, clear for takeoff, easy 14 X-ray Romeo. All right, chat, let's do it. Sounds are up. Enjoy the departure. Catch all on the other side. Throttles to 50%. Wonderful. Chronos coming on. Good. Let's go. Manflex SRS runway. Auto thrust to blue. Slight nose down pressure on the stick. Airspeed's alive.
Line 361 behind the landing EasyJet A320. Line up runway 26 left behind.
Behind landing traffic, line up and wait, runway 26
100 knots, we're neutral. V1, rotate.
I got it. Good afternoon, from that 729 AlwaysFlying on that 729.
Also rate, gear up.
PT3 for Whiskey Quebec, runway 26 left, bit left, 220 degrees, 7 knots.
Man, these guys are doing an incredible job. He got us out, and then he just cleared somebody else to land.
14 X-ray Romeo, Unicom 122,
ACP's been pulled out of the loop with Flite Sim
Unicom,
recently.
easy 14 X-ray
Have you
Romeo.
missed
Thanks
any
for
big
TC.
news in the past month or so involving UAE?
Foxtrot X-ray ground, 12 on the
Hold on, Blue Cran. I'm going to replay that, man. It's extremely loud right now. Throttles down to climb. We're over to Unicom, 122.8. We're going open climb, chat. We're not paying any of these restrictions. We're getting right up to cruise altitude, 35,000 feet. Open climb. Open climb. Nope, open climb. Thank you. What are restrictions? We do not know. UK controllers are always on it. They are, man. They do an incredible job. I do agree. Sounds are incredible. Well, not much flying to do here, so autopilot's coming on. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. It's literally a straight out departure, so there's not really much point in me just sitting there hand flying it. We can get some nice, beautiful wing views departing out. Smitty controllers and UK controllers are the best. Don't forget about the German controllers, man. German controllers are top notch. And a lot of the American controllers as well. You an actual pilot? No, unfortunately not. I'm sorry, man. I am sorry. Have you seen IRL Gatwick plane spawning streams? It's insanely coordinated to take off. Plane lifts off seconds before the landing, 1 touchdown. It's crazy. Yeah. It's definitely crazy.
Future traffic, Swiss 56 Hotel Lima departing 27 right, neutral.
Wonder if there's a way that I can make it so that the that stays there. I don't think there's a way. I could only back it up, maybe. Could maybe do something like that, where it actually keeps it out of the way. Can you guys hear me okay, like right now when I'm talking? Maybe if I keep the microphone right there, it'll be a little bit better. I don't know. What if I put it like this? See, then the boom is in the way, so we want to kind of keep it. You're not a real pilot? Unsub, sorry. Apologize. Apologize. I think that should be good right there for the microphone. At least like I'm speaking directly into it. And then that way it doesn't have the microphone. What is that? Is that picking up the tray? Oh, it is picking up the tray right there as well. There we go. Soren Nornson, huge enough floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, man. Soren, did you end up making it out to the expo, or did you not end up attending? Because I don't remember meeting you there. Now, apologize if I did meet you. I met about 500 people at the expo, but I don't specifically remember meeting you. I remember you saying, I thought you said that you were going to be at the expo, but I could be wrong. So yeah. Thanks so much for your support, Soren, and welcome back to First Class, my friend. Thank you, dude. Somebody's on Unicom just spewing diarrhea over there. We met? Okay, we did. Okay. And was I surrounded by people? There was like millions of people around, Soren? Is that why? Apologies for not remembering. like I said, was an extremely busy time. The outdated UK laws mean that you cannot legally broadcast ATC. Oh, like you can't have like one of those little tools and stuff like that? Huh, that's weird. That is definitely weird. There was 1 million people around? Okay. Do you know if the quality of SSDs you have Microsoft installed on affect performance? They definitely can. What SSD do you have? Do you have a cheap SSD? Guys, remember, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Let's get this video up to as many likes as we can. Hopefully we can reach 300 likes by the end of the stream. We are scheduled for 2 hours of flight time. 2 hours and 1 minute down to Ibiza. So. Right, Flyboy? Dude, it was... Yeah. When you think Beyond ATC is going to be released, I'm definitely going to buy it when it comes out. There you go. Cool, man. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to buy it. I saw a couple videos on it. I mean, I think it looks cool, but for me personally, like if I want to have ATC, I'm most likely going to just choose to have like real world ATC, right? Maybe if ATC is not online or if I want to take a little bit of a break from it, I totally can understand that. But yeah. About a 4 terabyte one, I'm reinstalling it on that one. I'm just wondering if I should expect a boost. You don't really get a boost, no. You wouldn't really see a performance boost, maybe load times, Kevin, depending on like SSD to things, but you know, unless you're buying some like cheap knockoff SSD brand that probably isn't an SSD, that's when you may run into issues. But if you're buying like name brand, you know, Samsung, Western Digital, all those name brands, you should be fine. Performance should be pretty much around the same. Yeah. Jordan B, thanks so much, man, for 2 months. Appreciate you, dude. This is first stream caught in a while. Amazing as always. Jordan, thank you for your support, man. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much, my man. Do flaps clean? Flaps are clean. Yeah, we have a speed restriction, I believe, 250 knots till Bognor. We're coming up on Bognor. Bognor's right out there, off our nose. Crucial SSDs are very good. I don't know, man. It's a Western Digital Black. Yeah, it'll be perfectly fine. No issues with that, man. But like I said, I wouldn't necessarily expect like a performance gain or anything like that. I would expect maybe a you might get a slight faster like load speeds and something like that, but you don't really notice anything really. Yeah. Your stream has a delayed Wi-Fi in the Midwest. It sucks. Well, it sucks. Hey Cap, been a while, hope you're well. You reckon a flight, be able to do a flight from the Canaries, maybe Gran Canaria? We did that actually not that long ago, Flydavers. We flew down to Gran Canaria, and then we flew the ATR in Gran Canaria. So yes, beautiful places. We just did that recently, so go back on the channel and you should be able to see some cool flights that we've done, man. Yeah. And Jordan, thanks so much for the £5 donation. Appreciate you, man. It says, have a beer. Thanks, man. I honestly can't look at any alcohol. It was my birthday 2 days ago, and overdid it just a little bit. So nothing. Don't even want to look at it. Yeah. Hey, Cap, question. Can you do a flight from Miami? So yeah, and if you haven't already joined the Discord, man, the only reason that I ask it is I'm not going to remember that you've asked me to fly from Miami to Bradley International with a Frontier livery. If you join the Discord, we have a full flight suggestion channel in the Discord, and you can throw it up in there. Yeah. You should try the Air Canada route from Toronto Pearson to Chicago. Again, this is exactly why we don't want to take flight suggestions in chat, is because one person sees somebody do it, and then everybody else, it's like a snowball effect. Everybody comes in.
A-okay.
Right?
Cheers.
Jordan, thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you, my man. Hey Cap, what's your plans for 2024 when it comes out? Well, I don't know enough about it yet to make any actual comments. I need to see more details. I need to see more of what the features are going to be, and yeah, I did get your suggestion. Well, yes, I will chalk that one up as well, my friend. Must have missed it. You did. Yeah, we had a lot of fun, man. I think we flew, shit, what did we fly? I can't remember who we flew. Was it Ryanair? It might have been Ryanair that we flew down to Gran Canaria, and then we flew the ATR in between the islands. It was really, really cool, man. Binter, I think we used Binter Air. Yeah. NVMe SSDs will be the way to go once the GPU decompressions is implemented industry-wide. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know what that is, Dan. I'm sorry, man. There you go, Vine. Very cool. Is that directly from PMDG? That the 777 is about to drop? I don't think the 777's about to drop. Are they that close? What were the exact comments, Vine? Was it on the PMDG forums? So he posted 3 days ago that a new 737 build is in testing, and it's got tablet news. I don't see anything about. Triple seven news. Nothing here about the 777. That's not what was said at all. I mean, that's pretty common. That's why I don't, unfortunately, and don't take this to heart. I don't take what people say in chat. But yeah. Feeling better, Fly with Mate. Feeling better, man, for sure. They said they're about to show a preview, not release it. That would make a lot more sense. That would make a lot more sense. I still think we're 6 months away from a 777. I would say 4 to 6 months away from the 777, in my personal opinion, just knowing how PMDG kind of rolls and does this. Yeah. Now, what did they say about the tablet? We're preparing to move the tablet into the final leg of testing. We anticipate pushing it to our full testing team in the week ahead or early the following week. So this week, the testers are either testing it or early next week, depending on a few details that are about to be worked out. As of this moment, the tablet has only been tested on a single airframe. Currently, the tablet testing on is on the 737-700 in order to minimize the potential for data rebuild in the event that we needed to make changes on how the data and communications interchange works. While the tablet is in testing, we will begin bringing the rest of the data that it needs, and we are fleshing out some finer detail stuff in the UI to eliminate some unfinished corners we don't like. Overall, we are really happy with how it's progressing after a very difficult gestation period where the entirely new technology that had to be built in order to get around the barriers native to C++/WASM airplanes and their inability to communicate with outside world like their JavaScript brethren. Not the path we would have chosen if we had been given the choice, but the path that has been worn now, and we are pretty close to installing it on all flight decks of your 737s. Inevitably, someone is going to ask, can we see a preview? Sure, when we are satisfied that it is pretty much finished for release. All right, PMDG 777 news for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Since our return from FS Expo, we've enjoyed massive forward progress on some of the more difficult areas of the 777 development. As this usually happens with projects as complex as this, there comes a point when all of the pieces start to snap into place and suddenly you have a fully working product in your hands. The last 2 weeks have seen the fastest forward motion of the development agenda timeline we have yet experienced while working in Microsoft. We think it comes from our continued increase in experience with the platform finally beginning to pay off with productivity. Generally speaking, the 777 has benefited tremendously from the many lessons we have learned bringing the 737 into Microsoft, and this changes the way that we entire development of the 777. The end result being really incredible product with some of its incredible refinements. We had given significant consideration to unveiling the 777 in Houston, but at the end decided to sit on our hands because we thought it was best to not rush things. Initial impressions are important and we want you to be blown away by the quality of what you see. Good news. We think you will be, and we are looking forward to pulling open the hangar door and inviting you in to see her very soon. So that's what the news. So that doesn't mean that the 777 is going to drop. That means that we're going to finally get a preview Yeah. Thanks so much, Jan. I will have a look after the stream, man. Thank you. Randazzo said the same thing in August of last year. I know, Will. You and Randazzo are goddamn best friends. It's quite amazing. You guys are great friends. In case you didn't know, guys, Will and Robert Randazzo, the owner of PMDG, great friends. They go out for dinner on the weekends. They're really good friends together. So if you guys have any information on the PMDG or you want any information, just relay it to Will. He loves talking about the PMDG PMDG tablet and all the other ones. Yeah. Great friends. Did you hear that word garbage you just read? He's a master of saying nothing. You shouldn't speak about your friend like that, Will. Really shouldn't speak about friends like that, man. Yeah. What's the schedule looking for like next week? Busy week, man. We got some scenery that we're checking out. Orlando, finally. Photogrammetry works, so I've picked up the Orlando scenery. I will now support the developer now that they have fixed their poo-poos. We are going to also do Colorado Springs. We've got that one to take a look at. Really great airport. Pick that one up. We've got Orbex Sacramento to take a look at as well. We've got I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I've been following him for 20 years. Can't trust a word he says. Seriously. Will, again, do not speak about your friend like this, man. He's your friend, Will. How are you going to speak like this about him? Disney World flyover? Maybe, yeah. Or hopefully like a Disneyland arrival or something like that, right? They always do the... they have a bunch of arrivals there that are planned for that. Yeah. Do you know which version of the 777 will come out first? No. The Victoria. Ooh, that's right. There's a new Victoria, Jarvis. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we could do some Flare or WestJet ops or something into the new Victoria. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. If I was a betting man, I would assume that it's probably going to be the 777-200 ER and LR. Those will probably come first, followed by the freighter maybe. I don't know, man. I'm curious to see how PMDG is going to approach this whole, how they're going to approach this one this time around. Like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do to get maximize their sale? Like, how are they going to split up the 777? Are we going to have to buy like 3 variants, 2 variants, 1 variant? Is it all going to come together? That's I'm curious how they're going to do that. Yo, Gab, just want to clarify, I didn't say it's about to drop, but it's almost done development, basically, and there'll be amazing progress in the next 2 weeks. I saw this morning on the forum. Got you, Vine. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Appreciate that. Cap, I have a Game Pass version. Is it worth it to upgrade to the Deluxe/Premium? Honestly, I would wait, Dell. I mean, with 2024 coming out probably within the next year or so. So, yeah, I would honestly wait, man, for sure. Yeah. PMDG will release the least desired version first, just like they did for the 737. I don't think that's a correct answer as well, man. To me, the least desired version is the 737-600. I would say the most requested would be the 700 and the 800. I do agree that they did not release the 800 first and they released the 700 because they knew that everybody would also want to purchase the 800, but I don't think they released the least desirable. I think they did it correctly. They released the 700, the 800, the 600, the 900. I think that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah. So just be careful with your words. I don't think that was entirely correct. I know that there's a lot of PMDG hate apparently in the community. There's a lot of people that have very strong feelings, if you will, towards PMDG. So yeah, just be careful with your words and how you say things, right? I would say it's going to be I would agree that the 200 ER and LR are probably going to be the very first. I think everybody probably wants the freighter variant first. I know in my opinion, I would love to have the freighter. That's the one I think that I'm most looking forward to. Although some ops in like the 200 and the 300 LR ER could be cool. We can definitely do some really cool flights with that, some pretty badass long hauls, but the cargo, you know, the cargo variant of the 777 as well. Yeah. Definitely looking forward to that. No, you're fine, Vine. Thanks for the clarification, man. Appreciate it. Do you know how to fix instrument screams going black mid-flight? That doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good as well. I wonder what difference we'll see in 2024 with 2020. I mean, if it's being targeted and sold as a whole new simulator, I'm expecting quite a lot, Andre. I'm expecting major performances and yeah, major performance upgrades and stuff like that. If we're not trending towards that, like if we're not getting major performance upgrades in a lot of different scenarios, then I'm probably, you know, I think it's going to be quite an underachievement. I think in order to kind of, you know, we need that true next gen, right? I think we're there. I think we have a really good base with this simulator for next gen, is like pushing what's been able to do and how we've been able to do things in flight sim. But I think the true step to next gen is 4K, 60 FPS, proper optimization. You know, that in my opinion is where I would like to see 2024 go. I'm not so interested in like having the scenarios and like more default airplanes and stuff like that. I could care less about that. For me personally, with 2024, I just hope that it's, like I said, like that whole next gen, you know. I always change direction by alternating the directional rudder when taking off. The airplane is never calibrated. How do you change yours? What do you mean? I don't understand the question. Like rudder pedals? I don't know. Maybe you just rudder pedal. Along with that, AI enhanced photogrammetry. Yeah, as well. Yeah. 4K is what I'm building my PC around. I mean, yeah. For me, probably the next step up is going to be a 1440p just for streaming. I'm not quite sure how it works with 4K. Like, I don't know. Like, what do? Do you run your monitor in 4K and then down res to 1920 and stream in that? I'll have to ask some questions to, like, some people that... like, I know Chewy runs a 4K monitor. I'm curious what he does. Does he take the 4K and then bring it down to 1440p or 1080p and then stream that out of his other PC? Most likely, I guess, is probably what they're doing. Pardon me. If I was a betting man... Means your bitrate? Well, I have tons of bitrate. I have gigabit internet up and down, so yeah. YouTube streaming doesn't have 4K streams yet. I wonder why it's taking so long. I don't know if they have 4K, to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure. I really don't know. It's something I'd have to check through like OBS and stuff, to be honest with you. 1440p and 60 FPS, that's all I need. I agree. Yeah. I run 1440p. To go down to 1080p isn't enough of a frame saver to be worth it. Got you. Okay. Where are you at with the PC upgrade? I heard back from one of the companies that I reached out to, Will. They're pretty busy till like towards the end of the month, so I'm going to have some more conversations with them. I believe they said after the 25th or 24th or something, we're going to have more conversations, but we'll see, man. I don't know a lot. I only know that they're interested, and I've given them like a nice little, you know, here's what I think I can do and here's what I think we can do together. I've given my whole sales pitch, so now we just have to see if they're interested in working with the brand and the channel, man. They seem to be. I think it's always positive when you send an email and you get a response back saying like, hey, you know, yeah, I got your email, just super busy right now, so let me deal with this stuff, and then we'll be back in action. So we'll see, man. Probably plays 4K, downscales to 1080p for stream, but recordings can be in 4K. I do 4K stream, 1080. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. You're purchasing deluxe version of 2024. Are you going standard? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think I've learned my lessons that, one, what can we say? Handcrafted airports are not worth the price, right? Really, the only thing that makes I mean, the added airplanes, really the only thing is the 787, but I feel like the second we have a third-party 787 in this simulator, we're not going to fly the Curo, the Heavy Division, the default 787. Those planes aren't even going to get looked at once we have a third-party 787. So are the airplanes really worth it? No, not really. So, yeah. Hey, Cap, didn't see your last streams in 5 words. Can you tell me how you feel about the Curo 787 now with working title enhancements? In 5 words. Does it have to be 5 words specific? I think it's okay. It does the job. It does the job. That's 4. Is it as good? Like, does it get me excited? Is it as good as like what I would expect a third-party one to be? No. No, unfortunately not. But yeah. Way more than 5 words. Fail. Depends if they're working with iniBuilds or working from the get-go. If you have to wait a year to be improved. Well, that's exactly it. Exactly. So, yeah. TikTok has live streaming? Absolutely, man. TikTok, everything's got live streaming, dude. Everything's got a platform now. Everything is a platform. Got all 3 of those sceneries recently. They all look great. Nice. Very cool. Yeah. What's up, Gab? How was the departure? It took us a while. Took us a while to get out of Gatwick today, but that's pretty normal, apparently. Every single time we decide to fly in and out of Gatwick, it takes quite a while. So, all right, cruise altitude, we are. Let's go ahead and bump up our... So, you guys were telling me they use a cost index of 4. That's their cost index, which means we have a cruise of Mach 7.7. I'm trying to do things as realistically as I can. Chat's telling me that, even though, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry, chat. I'm not doing it. I'm going to a cost index of 55. We got to make up that time in flight. We were delayed a good 45 minutes departing Gatwick. I got the call from company. They said we can go 55 on the cost index to give us a nice cruise of Mach 7.9, which in return will save us 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes en route. So we're taking it. Can't wait to see the Orlando scenery, one of my favorite airports to fly into. I hope it's really good, Andre. I bought it, installed it, haven't even loaded in yet. That's usually the case when I buy scenery, man, is because usually I'm planning ahead, right? In my head, I'm planning for like the next week or 2 of streams and where we're going to be doing and what we're going to be doing. I've loaded into Colorado Springs. I took a look at it. That one's really nice. Have not loaded into Sacramento yet, and I've not loaded into MCO yet. So, yeah. Hello from Transit 729. Saw you took off when I was taxiing to the runway. Very cool, Looping. Good to see you, man. Atlanta, MCO, Atlanta. That's like, I don't know. We just did Atlanta ops, Sharper Travel. We'll probably fly somewhere else. I don't know. We'll figure it out, man. Atlanta's probably the best spot to go from. I don't know. We may fly Spirit. It's been a while since we've flown Spirit Sharper. We may fly Spirit out of Raleigh Durham down. It's been a while since we've been to Raleigh. It's been a while since we've flown Spirit. So that was kind of the thought process. We also may end up doing like, somewhere to MCO to somewhere else. So we'll see. Yeah. Fort Lauderdale to MCO is an IRL flight as well. Isn't that like a stupid short flight? Fort Lauderdale to MCO? That's got to be what? 15 minutes? Who developed MCO? Taxi to Gate is the company. Taxi to Gate. And actually, that's the scenery that we had some issues with. Upon release, if you were running photogrammetry, none of the buildings would show up. So it's a 40-ish minute flight. Okay, it's not too bad then. Okay, longer than I thought. All right, it's not too bad. But we haven't been to Raleigh Durham in a while, and there's been a couple people who have requested it as well. So, like I said, I'd probably like to do some Spirit ops. We'll get that. Fly the school bus. The school bus in the sky. Looking forward to the YUL. Default scenery is terrible. I completely agree with you. Yes, I do agree. See, it's weird. I have to figure out where exactly I am know what's really cool, chat? I can like change the direction of the camera. Do you guys see that? I can like completely change the direction of the camera. It's pretty neat. Like I can change the height of it as well. Just by like one touch, because it's on a gimbal. The camera's on a gimbal. I can basically spin the camera around in 360s. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Anyways, we'll play around with it after after stream. We'll get it perfect. I actually think the colors look perfectly fine. I'm not quite sure. I think it looks good. Put yourself in the top right corner. Well, I could do that, but I'd have to move the whole thing around. Yeah. Mark, thanks so much for 13 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties. You says, Cap, 13 months already. Enjoy the flight today. Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much. British pilot, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Thanks for coming to hang out. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, man. Abdul, what's up, man? Good to see you as well. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Thank you very much. Welcome, 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 man. Do you think one day iniBuilds will just develop scenery for places that already have Flight Tampa and stuff? I don't know. It's a little bit of a hard market to start developing, right? When you start developing for, especially stuff that's already been out for so long, I don't know. Cap, is the ATR a realistic enough aircraft? It is, yeah, especially if you follow the checklist, man. The checklists are really cool, and if you follow the checklist, it's actually very intuitive, and yeah. There will be a flight in the U.S. on Thursday. Yes, Caleb. Yes, I'm just not sure where yet. We'll see. Maybe we're going to do Orlando on Thursday. That may be the flights that we're going to do. So we shall see, my friend. We shall see. I feel like that's a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Good. Cool. How do you go about picking your flights? Usually, well, if we have an airport that we go to, so like I can show you, man, it's pretty easy. Let's say like a new airport comes out, okay? I go to Flight Radar 24. Let's say like Orlando comes out, so I go KMCO. I usually go arrivals and departures. Most of the time I try and get like an arrival, because when I'm showcasing a scenery, I usually like to fly into that scenery, right? And then it gives you a list over here, man, and I kind of just like go through and I see, okay, like, you know, what's a not that crazy long of a flight, what's a flight that we haven't done in a while, what's an airline that we haven't done in a while. We're gonna fly Southwest, JetBlue, Delta. Are we in an A320? Are we in the 737? You know, like it all depends on where we're going. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, dude. And then I kind of like go through it and I kind of just see, like, you know, oh look, a Frontier. So maybe we could do Frontier. This is an A321, but there's nothing that says that they wouldn't, they wouldn't bring that over to an A320 for something. So, and then you just click on playback, and then it actually shows you everything of the whole flight. So this is actually a live flight right now. They are currently at flight level 360, about halfway. Now I don't know if you go back, it shows about how long it is as well. If you go back here, oops, wrong button, my bad. If you go here, it also shows that like the average flight time is Orlando to Raleigh, an hour 20 minutes roughly, kind of there. So yeah, that's kind of usually what I do. Do they show it leaving Raleigh? I don't. But yeah, Syracuse, that'd be a fun one as well. Spirit, Houston, Delta. So yeah, I'm not sure. Raleigh, Durham might be actually a little bit, so they do it on the A320. Here's an A320. This is A320 Neo, actually. How long does it take them? What is that about? Man, they're kind of all over the place with these call signs. This isn't a really good example. Most of the time it's the same flight. So Raleigh to Fort Lauderdale is an hour and 45. About an hour 20 minutes. Orlando to Raleigh. I think you'd be going either way. You don't really have a headwind or a tailwind. You have a quartering crosswind. It's probably about the same, an hour and 20 minutes each way. So that may be an option for Thursday's stream. It'd be a long stream. An hour 21 with taxi and turnaround. Probably closer to almost 2 hours each leg. An hour 45 minutes each leg is probably a little bit more realistic. So maybe we'll do that on Thursday. I want to fly on Pilot Edge on the weekend. I know that I've been talking about it. Every single time we seem to fly on Pilot Edge, we go to... every time we fly on Pilot Edge, we end up flying during the week. So I'd like to fly on the weekend on Pilot Edge, just because we're going to have 1, more controllers, 2, probably more people flying around the network as well. So, yeah. Apparently, Just Flight is quitting X-Plane 12 add-on development because of too low user base. I mean, listen, Fuber, I've spoken to a couple of my developer friends, and it's funny, man. I speak to some of them, and some of them are exactly that. They're saying that the X-Plane user base is too low, that there's no money to be made. They have to charge too much for their add-ons to get the return back, and it's just not worth it for them. At the end of the day, it's not worth it for them to develop for it. I've heard that a ton, man. And then I have other developer friends that say business is booming, we're doing better than we ever have. I don't know who to believe, man, to be honest with you. I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't... You can easily look at the market and you can see that it's, you know, you can easily see that it is, in my opinion, every X-Plane developer is probably struggling right now just because the user base is completely dwindled away. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't really know. Yeah. Picked up a mod mic for my headphones. Looking forward to VATSIM and your controls. Nice, dude. Awesome. Very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Damn, I completely forgot. We were looking at Airbnbs and I completely forgot. I don't know why I completely forgot. Probably because I just don't know if you're going to be there for World Flight. I'm going to have to do some price comparisons and see how much more it is. For, I mean, do you think you would be there? Is it too early to, like... Is it too early to estimate that you think you would be there for the full week, Kevin? Or do you think you would most likely only go for like a couple days? Or do you think you would be there for the whole week, like 7 days? Or is it way too early to even worry about that? Gatwick to Kiev would be cool. That'd be a fun one, yeah. Gap, I've been gone for a while now. How was the Kiro 77? It was okay, Caleb. It was okay, man. It was okay. Because we've pretty much narrowed it down to 2 Airbnbs. One of them would offer more of like a hotel vibe because it has 5 bedrooms, 6 beds. One of the bedrooms has 2 single beds, so it would be more of like a hotel option for stuff. So that's why I was, yeah. How do you arm the spoilers with the TCA add-on? How do I bind it? You'd have to find one of the buttons and you would bind it to. If not, you'd have to go inside the aircraft and you'd have to actually do that. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that. I would have loved if the actual one did that, but unfortunately it doesn't, so. Yeah. Kind of too early. My schedule won't be out until October. I'm trying to work things with crew planning. I'll keep you updated as I find things out. Okay. Well, okay, fuck. We can't wait till October to get the, obviously you understand that, right? Like, we can't wait that late to get the Airbnb. One, because we don't want to get, there's not very many options, man. There's really only a handful of options that I think would be appropriate. So we may have to get something, and then, like, we thought about getting the bigger place just so that it might offer that exact thing in case you do, you know what I mean? I mean, listen, dude, worst comes to worst, I mean, I'm pretty sure we'd have like a couch or like an air mattress or something. A lot of these places come with something like that. I'm almost positive a pull-out couch or something, you know what I mean, could also be made available if you don't care. If you're one of those people that really doesn't care and you just want to sleep. But we'll have to go and we'll have to go through that. But Rob coming in with 10 gifted members. Rob, my man, huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for support. That is incredibly kind. Can we please get some love in chat for Rob Reed gifting 10 members to the channel? Rob, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, man. And guys, if you got a gifted membership from Rob, please make sure you say thank you. That is incredibly kind of him. Really, really, really do appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for support, man. Let's get some love in chat, guys. Thanks so much, Rob. Appreciate you, man. Fish Guns Fitness. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. We back in first class. There you go. Does Simbrief plan routes around Russia? I don't think so. I don't know, man. For political reasons, I've kind of avoided, for political reasons, I've kind of avoided flying in and around Russia right now. Obviously, I'm not, like, you know, not saying that the Russian people are bad, just for political reasons and not wanting to get into it on stream. That is the choice that I have made. I hope you can all understand why. Yeah, so I have no clue, man. I don't know. I haven't ever tried to sim brief and plan it out, so. He kept getting surgery on my shoulder today, back in the sim soon. Enjoy your show, sure. Damn. Hopefully the surgery goes well, man. I hate that, dude. I had a buddy who had shoulder surgery as well. Thankfully, I'm good. Yeah, I played so much baseball in the day, man. I can't believe I don't have messed up shoulders, knees, legs, and stuff. So much baseball, so. Wish you all the best with the surgery, my friend. People just be giving out about you flying. They're better off not dealing with it. Well, yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. It's not worth it for me as a content creator to have to take slack because somebody gets upset. And you know people, you know, like, listen, dude, it's 2023. We all know what people are like on the internet nowadays. So the second I would do something like that too, you know, it would just be, you know, there would be people, even if they weren't serious, there would be people there like, I'm going to cancel you. You flew in Russia. How dare you fly into Russia? I have family in Ukraine, blah, blah, blah. Like, right? Like, not dealing with that. You ever play MLB The Show since you played baseball back in the day? I used to play MLB The Show. It's been a while since I've bought one and owned one, man. Yeah. Chris, we're just not even going to talk about it, man. Yep. Jerome, celebrating 7 months, my man. Says, man, they got to be making these training classes shorter. Cheers, 7 months. Huge no floaties, man. Thanks for your support, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much for your support, man. It's extremely kind. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Politics have no room in any flight sim community. I would agree. Thank you, Faden. Good to see you, man. Troll Army. Yeah, exactly. When did all that X and Viro drama happen? I heard the story on her stream over the weekend. I mean, that happened before release, Will. So they sent it to a bunch of content creators. I believe there was only like a handful of content creators that agreed to do it. I had a good chat with our friend Q8 Pilot after that whole X and Viro kind of thing, and I don't think he supports it really anymore either once it was kind of all brought to light. Yeah, they sent that. So before it was released publicly, no. So before it was released publicly, well, when did it release? I don't know, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, or something like that. So before it released, they tried to get me to do a preview stream, a pre-release stream, to build hype around the product. And that's when, as he sent that, he also included, like, in the DM messages that, like, you know, the things that I mentioned on stream, that they were well aware that Microsoft didn't really need this project and that this project was nowhere near where it should be on release, but that they were basically looking to fund friends and family in and other developers in Ukraine through the release of it. So yeah. What do you prefer between Toby and TrackIR? I prefer TrackIR. One of the main reasons I like TrackIR is the software that comes with it. In my opinion, it's much more user-friendly, and it's very kind of, yeah. Oh, big time, Fishy Will. Big time. But again, listen, I don't, you know, there's certain people in this community, Will, especially in the flight sim community, that love to take advantage of certain situations, and unfortunately, I feel that like X-Enviro has kind of always been like that. They've always kind of promised the sky and not really delivered all that much, right? Like, I mean, X-Enviro has been in beta. The clouds have been in beta for like 3 years. It's never going to get to a state where they call it a finalized or released product. It costs more than the simulator for injected weather and real weird looking 3D clouds. So, I don't know, man. What about the responsiveness? Well, again, Abba, you can completely tweak that, and that's what I love about TrackIR. Right? Hold on, let me get the app up for you. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. So here's the app, right? And here's what it looks like when it's just running, sitting here. You can see like obviously all zeros. This is dead on. Like this is, you're looking at the middle of your screen, right? So you can turn left. You can see it shows you 90 degrees. It shows you, you know, you can go up. It shows you 90 degrees. You can go down. It shows you 90 degrees. If I can tilt my head that much, there's 90 degrees. So I like that. And then again, with the speed and responsiveness, it allows you to control everything. So you can change the smoothness. So if I bring this out here, you can change the smoothness. So if I bring the smoothness back all the way down, you can see that it's kind of very jittery, very shaky, right? So that's why I bring the smoothness all the way up, because I just want a nice smooth experience like you would. And then same as speed, you can change the speed. You can make it so like, you know, I'm looking at 90, I'm barely moving my head. You can see I'm moving my head maybe 5 degrees in the simulator, and it's doing 180 to the right, 180 to the left. So the smoothness also plays a huge role as well on what you're doing. So that's why I prefer having it exactly where I do. And there you go. So oops, no, speed. I like my speed down to, I like my speed at about 1, I think I have it at, or what did I have it at? Actually 1 seems pretty nice. 1's pretty good, but I think I have it at like 0.5 or something. So yeah, that's why I like TrackIR, man. I find it's just, I find it is just a little bit better. I prefer having like controlling a software like this where I actually can see everything, raw data and all that stuff. I think I had 0.5 set. Yeah, it seems about good to what it was. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I like TrackIR. You may look at this and you may say, oh, this looks dated or whatever. Sure, it definitely looks dated compared to some of the other ones. But in my opinion, just being able to like go through all the titles, and it shows you all the titles that it works with and what you can use it for and how you can use it. And you can set specific profiles for it, right? You have like default profiles and cameras. And so, yeah, it's really cool. It's really, really cool. I did have it 0.5. Okay, good. How do I turn on gifted subs to accept? Leo, if you click on the top subs up there, where it says Rob's name and the 10 gifted members, you should get a prompt to turn on gifts. Yeah. That would be handy playing racing games. Ah, man. Truck sim, racing games, aircraft, any type of simulator game, or any type of something where you have to, like, you know, you can quickly look around and pan. Like, I know it works with some first-person shooters as well, which is pretty crazy. I don't know how that would end up working. I feel like that would make my coordination go really weird, because like you're turning your head but your gun is still pointing in the, I don't know, I think that would be a little bit weird. But yeah. Aviator, what's up, man? Welcome back. I had it on 0.5. Okay, thank you. Hey Cap, I've been able to join many streams recently. Glad I managed to catch this one. Sam, good to see you, dude. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here, my man. Guys, I think the camera looks perfect right now. Are we all happy with how this camera looks? Maybe what I should have done is I should have, let me see if I can, I don't even know if I still have him on Discord. What was his name? Who made the camera profile for me? Resticles? Is Resticles still around? Resticles is still around. Let me see if I can find... I think Resticles was the one that made the... Arma 4? I guess Arma 4, yeah, you could use that. Trying to comb through all the messages that I had. Just started a YouTube channel, got a good amount of views so far. Any advice? Just keep at it, Ty. Keep at it, man. YouTube's a whole animal, man. It's a whole animal. Keep at it. Be consistent. Have a nice, nice place for people to hang out. Yeah. What is this? Save image. Okay, I think I found the color coding that he was using. Over 100 subs in a week on shorts. Nice, very cool, man. Can you upload a Scathos arrival tutorial? We don't really fly into there all that much, man. I don't know if I would be the right one for the tutorial. I feel like an Ontario resident now. I have 4 trips to Toronto and 3 to Kitchener this month. Jeez, no kidding. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So I don't remember how to do it. I don't even know if he's still here and if he still has this account. When's the last time I spoke to him? 2021. It's been 2 years. Let's see if he even has this account anymore. Hey Cap, new to Intel. What's the best Intel for the best value? I'm new. I don't know, man. I don't know a lot about PC parts as well. I really don't. I mean, I go with, obviously, the biggest core is the best. Usually the one that costs the most is the best, right? Most of the time. I don't know. You'd have to do a little bit of research. What is the best gaming Intel Probably the i9 13900K would probably be the best Intel chip available right now. Alternatively, you could probably get the i7 12700K, probably really good as well for a lot cheaper, a couple $100 cheaper. So I don't know, I would think those would probably be the best right now. Yeah. I'm flying from Luton to Faro on Sunday. Very excited to get some sun, as UK hasn't been all that nice recently. Damn. Well, Gossam, hope you have a great trip. Wonder if Quality Wings abandoned ship. Hasn't been anything from them in a while, man. Hasn't been anything from them in a while. A 12700. We want the 12700K. You want the overclockable one. That's the one you want. I wonder if this works. Let me go here. Let me go. No, it's going to be under filters. What if I color correction? Okay. And can you not add a file? Select color. Add custom colors. Cancel. Okay. It's not that. Huh. How do you do it? Is it a Luma key? Nope. Move. I can't remember how. It's an LUT. Okay, wait, that's what it is. Okay, apply an LUT file. Wait, how do I get this over to the stream? Okay, so that's what I want to add. That was the camera, that was the like color correction I was running on the last camera. I need to get that over to, I'll just email it to myself, I guess. That would be the easiest way. Emailing it to myself would probably be the easiest. That's the video filters. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, it's effect filters actually, but yeah. Is that the one, Cap? The Intel Core i7 12700KF? Yes, that's a good one. Yeah, it's a great chip. It's just the same that Microsoft doesn't take full advantage of the 16 cores. The same for me and my my 10900K, man. Exact same thing, dude. And that's honestly, that's just a limitation of Microsoft, right? Unfortunately, that's one of the things. It's just one of the things, man. All right, let me new mail to myself. Okay, and I'm gonna add an attachment. Browse this PC. Wanted this one. Okay, send. Okay, cool. That's there. All right, let me come here. No. Okay, download. Okay. And we want All right, how does that look now? That should look much sharper. Does that look much sharper, chat? Is that much sharper? You can tell immediately when it turned on. Hey Cap, do you know what the two black buttons below the engine's master on the TCA are supposed to be? I believe those are the fire cutoff, I think. I don't know. Is that good? Much better? Looking good? I think it looks good. Jarvis will be the... We'll take Jarvis, what he says. Like, I can turn it on and off and show you guys. Like, so I can, like, here's it off. And then on. Off. On. Off. On. Off, on. The whites might be a little bit overexposed. I would tend to agree with you on that one as well. What do I put it at, like 50%? HDR is on, I believe. HDR is on. Let me go. Let me put all these back to normal now. There, okay. Those are all back down to normal now. How's that? That's probably a little bit better. But HDR is on. Yeah, HDR is on. Yeah. Does the camera have an iris setting? If so, turn that down a touch. Iris? No. It's got body slimming though. You know, for everybody that calls me fat. It literally has, that's insane, dude. It has a body slimming feature. Dude, you can't make this up, man. Yeah, no, unfortunately it doesn't. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't. No iris. So they got contrast, saturation, sharpness, and hue. Anyways, I think it looks good now. I think we're fine. Yeah. Just popping in and say hello. Hope you're having a good flight, dude. Busy day at work over here. Mike, good to see you, man. The iris is basically the exposure level, which is why you look a little bit too bright. I mean, I can turn it down. Nope, we want that up. I don't know. It's okay. I think it looks decent now. I think it looks better having this one. Than not having it at all. It's definitely a little bit, you know. Hey, I've got a promotion at work today. Exciting day and celebrating with a flight tonight. Nice. Awesome, man. Very cool. Congratulations. Sounds great. Wimple to be at Ibiza Tower. Someone else is online there right now. Okay, no problem. No problemo. Colors are fine. Let's see the body slimmer. Can you show us the camera settings that you're messing with? I can't, Will, because it's on the stream PC. So the stream PC doesn't capture, it only captures game PC, right? So I can't. Yeah. Like I said, there's really only, like I said, man, there's contrast, saturation, sharpness, and hue. There's a white balance, which is on. Auto exposure mode. I guess I can put that to global. No, I want it to be on face, so it focuses on my face. Exposure, like what is... No, I guess that's what we want. Yeah. Mike, coming in with 5 gifted members, my man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, man. Hope you're having a great day, dude. Working hard. Got to go get that vacation couple months, right? We're like 3 months away. It's got an anti-flicker. Camera's got an anti-flicker. Big body slimming, like... It's crazy. It's got shoulder slimming. Okay, it does have filters. Nature, fresh, clear, crystal, film, sheer, pure. We're not going to use any of those. Yeah. That's it. 1.05 for iniBuilds. JFK released. Hopefully performance is better. Yes, we may have to fly into there this week as well. That could be a fun one. Yeah. Do you think Amaranth uses body slimming filter? Dude, that girl's in the gym. Do you know how much she's in the gym, man? Not that I would know or anything, right? Thanks again, Mike, for support. Guys, if you did get a gifted membership from Mike, please make sure you say thank you. Yes. Use the filter that turns you into an anime character. Yeah, I don't think I have that one. I don't think we have that one. Creeping on Instagram. Are the Thrustmaster TFRP rudder pedals worth it? They're pretty good, Caleb. Yeah. They're not bad for their price, man, for sure. Darth Denis, thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome up into first class. Huge no floaties, my friend. Thank you very much for your support. Really do appreciate that. Guys, let's get some no floaties in chat for Darth becoming the newest first class member. Appreciate you, man. Duels, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I think the setting is right because we can see you need to clean your glasses now. Wait, what? Really? Is it actually that clear? Okay, so hold on. So you see that on the glasses, right? You actually see that? So that's the actual polarization coming off the glasses. I need to get new ones. 100%. Or I need to get the frames replaced. So you can actually see that? Like if I show you... If I like... You can see the polarization coming off, right? You can totally see that? Yeah. So that just started happening like, I don't know, not that long ago. The polarization started coming off. That's kind of insane that you can see that much detail now. That's kind of scary, actually, if you think about it. You guys can see that much now? That's really scary, actually. Yeah, so I need to call, actually. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to call tomorrow and see if they, see how much it is. I know they're probably not all that expensive. They're just glass lenses, right? And see how long it would take them to do them. Hecap, after seeing a QA pilot, I don't think that he sounds way younger. Also, his accent is more American than Americans themselves. It's awesome, right? It's awesome, man. Cap gets a new camera and now has to spend more money fixing the shades. Well, I have another pair of shades, but I keep them in my car. So I could bring those in here and use them for now, but yeah. Or I could just order a really cheap pair of sunglasses too, right? But I'm pretty sure it can, I can just get replacement lenses for these for like 30, 40 bucks. I'll call tonight. I'll see what it is. Does TrackIR work with Xbox? I don't think so. I believe it's PC only. I believe. But I don't know. I do some research first. Excited for Oppenheimer? Might be a cool movie. We'll see. We'll see. Cap, what's my favorite plane? I don't really have one, Dart, to be honest with you, man. Kind of an av geek. I guess if I had to choose it, it would probably be between the Q400 and the 787. I love those, man. Just got a heat warning for St. John's. Humidex values up to the 40s. Oof. Jeez. You guys are probably getting the weather we had last week. Sounds like it. Speaking of movies, what is the in-flight movie today? That's a great question. We have multiple choices. You choose. You choose. Where are we exactly? Where are we? Oh, we've already made it all the way down there, chat. Oh, we're looking good. We're about to cross into Spain. Top of descent's what, 300 miles out? 179. Oh shit, we're closer than I thought. What's the weather doing? Have you been affected by the wildfires in Canada at all? In fact, it's been a little bit smoky here a couple days, yeah. For like a good week or two it was, so yeah. Caps on OnlyFans, who've seen the reflections. Now. Do we have Frozen? Absolutely, you can watch Frozen, yes. Do you think Aerosoft end of summer release for the 330 will be accurate? I have no clue, man. I have no speculations from you, man. I have no clue, dude. 240 at 4, clear conditions, 31 degrees. All right, let's open up the airport. Winds are 240 at 4. I think we know that we're going to be landing on runway 24, right, chat? That probably sounds accurately correct, yes. We're on the Cord arrival. So let's come down here. We're going to go to flight plan, LEIB arrivals. We'll plan for the ILS X-Ray 24. Well, hold on. Let's see. What are our options here? Approaches. What do we got? The ILS Zulu, the Yankee, the X-Ray. All right, let's do Zulu from Gizlu if I was a betting man. So ILS Zulu 24. Good. We want to be on the Cord for November arrival with the approach via of Gizlu. Where's IBA? IBA is this way. We don't want that. Iberia VOR, no. We want it via Gizlu. So we'll go ahead and insert that. We'll insert that. Beautiful. If we go to our flight plan now and we scroll through this, let's go ahead and make sure that this flight plan is all correct. I see some weird ass turns going in like this. Is that accurate, chat? Hold on. We're not on that arrival anymore, so we actually have to unpin this. I guess it doesn't want us to. Fine. The Cord. What are we looking for? The Corda for November. Pin that one. Okay, that is the flight path. That's probably obviously for separation. They're going to make us do that, so that's fine. And then we'll go with the approach. Close you. The ILS Zulu 24. We'll also pin that up. Okay, cool. That's the plan. That's what it looks like. That's what it should be. I am good with that. Wonderful. And then it's going to show us top of descent. Did it change at all? Top of descent? Yeah, it changed a little bit to 191 miles. Wonderful. Darth, thanks so much, man, for the $10 donation. That's incredibly kind. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Give me a sec. I'll get Amy to replay that one. Thank you for support. Uncle Abdul Raham, I missed a donation from you as well for $4. Thank you, man. Wait, I missed 2 donations from you. It says, my Habibi, and then Habibi, you my favorite. Uncle Abdul Raham. Abdul Raham. I don't know how I missed those. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. John, thanks as well, man, for 32 months. So sorry I missed your birthday. Hope it was fun. John, thanks for 32 months, man. I appreciate you. It was a great birthday. Thank you. Spent with friends and family. Had a great time, man. Kappa's good weather on stream. Unsub. Right? Exactly. That never happens. Is rolling cache on? I have rolling cache off. It is turned on. Normally, yes, you have to turn it off. But okay. Let me replay that donation by Darth. Thank you, Darth. Appreciate you, man. Okay, doesn't want to read it, so I'm going to read it, no problem. Says, I know I just paid for membership, but I really love the content. I just want to give a little bit more. Thank you for entertaining my cousin and myself over the past couple of months. Darth, thank you very much for the kind words, man. And I'm glad you and your cousin are enjoying the streams, and thank you very much for being here as a member as well. Keep in mind, we do have our members-only stream coming up next weekend, chat? No, not next weekend, the weekend after, Sunday the 30th. So about 2 weeks from now, 10 days from now. We've got our members-only stream Sunday. I guess we'll be back in Europe for the members-only stream this time around too, so should be fun. Really cool. So look forward to that. Thanks for support. Appreciate you, man. And then I had a couple other donations here. I'll play them 20 minutes ago. I'm sorry.
My Habibi.
Yes, my Habibi. Good to see you. Thank you much. And of course, the other donation that he had with the $4 donation. There it is.
Habibi, you're my favorite.
Thank you. Mr. Randazzo is swimming an even bigger pile of money when the 777 releases. Oh, yes, of course. Harry the Plane Spotter, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Captain, we have an unconscious passenger back here. Uh-oh. I'll be driving home from the Ozarks that day, the members-only stream. I'm the driver, so the passengers will just have to join me. There we go, college dude. Nice. Nice, nice. Steven celebrating 34 months. How are you, my friend? Says, hey Cap, how are you? Alex to break it to the Red Wings. Yep. Great player, just not the right environment in Ottawa. I think he really wants to be like that bona fide #1 go-to guy, and he really wasn't that on Ottawa's team. I think they have, you know, with Stützle and Giroux and Batherson and Brady, and just not the right fit of guys. So I think in Detroit he definitely gets to be the bona fide #1, the go-to guy. He will be getting the puck 99% of the time, I would bet, on the power plays. And so you know, I think Ottawa gets a decent return. We get the first round pick, we get the 2 players and another 4th round pick. Best option possible. He refused to sign. Ottawa went to give him 8x8, 8 years at $8 million, and he flat out said no. So not really much you can do when a player just basically says no. You got to trade him and get as much as you can back possible, right? So yeah. How much did you pay for your vape? I don't know, I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks. It's a little bit more on the expensive side, but it's a really nice vape. Really like it. Dal, take care, man. Thanks for being here, dude. And Keith coming in for a month says 1 month of gifted memberships. Hey, there you go, man. Huge no floaties too, dude. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you as well, man. I agree about your assessment on Debrincat. We need to do something. Salaries are crazy in pro sports. They are. They are. What's crazy is Detroit still has like another $5 million. So you still have room, 5 or 6 million of cap space. So you've definitely got, yeah. The camera definitely looks like it has too much green hue now. Uh-oh, Will. I actually think a lot of people have been saying it looks better. I can... That's what it looks like with it off, Will. That's what it looks like off. I honestly think that has green hue. Bought a vape a year ago, only changed it once, only had to hit it like 30 times. Not my thing. I like the green. Well, yeah, this is the green. It's a green vape. Yeah, it's THC. THC. That's it off, Will, and this is with it on. I don't see a green hue. It definitely makes the colors pop a lot more. Makes my shirt a little bit too white. I don't know. I don't think it has a green hue. Does anybody else notice a green hue? I think it's your monitor, Will. Like, what kind of monitor are you on, man? You on like an old VGA monitor at work or something? Like, color pop, no green hue. Yeah, I don't see a green hue. Yeah, I don't see a green hue. I think it's your monitor, Will. Ours have been trying to rebuild the wings like he did the Lightning down here in Florida. I mean, he knows what he's doing, dude. How many cups did he win with, right? Well, what do you think, Jarvis? Because now I'm curious. You said this is like your thing. What do you think right now? Other than the white being slightly overexposed. So, yeah. You're on a 720 by 480 CRT. Nice. I'm not taking your advice about how I look any longer, Will. This fucking guy. Our Bolts just got rid of 5 players. The team continues to lose players. It's impossible to hold on to, Davis. In today's day, the salary cap era, it's just that's what happens, man. That's what happens. It's one of those unfortunate things, dude. It's you have like that 5 to 6 year window. I feel like if you're a team and like you're close, you have that 5 to 6 year window, man. Anything more than that, that's it. You're not, you know, it makes it really difficult. You kind of have to do a rebuild for like 5 or 6 years, and then you're good for like 5 or 6 years, and then you're really bad for 5 or 6 years. The Lightning have been good for quite a while, man. Like, but remember what the Lightning were like back in the day, man. Like, remember when like Stamkos was just like coming back into it? Like, it was crazy, man. Did you hear the suggestion to where they're saying $40 an hour for workers to live nowadays? Doesn't surprise me, man. Have you been to the grocery store and seen how expensive things are? It's absolutely insane. When we went out for dinner last night, the fiance paid for her meal and my meal, and it was $100, and we didn't even get any drinks at the restaurant. $100 just for food. We got an appetizer. I had chicken wings, and she had fish and chips, beer batter fish and chips, and it was $100. My chicken wings were $20 a pound. $19.99 for a pound of chicken wings. Dude, you can literally get a pound of wings for like, I remember like you'd get like for less than $5, you'd get a pound of wings. I don't know, man. Prices are insane right now. They really are. Lightning used to be crapola. Yes, they were. You got probably one of the last streams I can make before I moving from Calgary to Kelowna. Super excited. We'll definitely join the streams after I'm settled in. As Rito, enjoy, man. That's a sweet move, dude. I've got some family down in Kelowna. I haven't been able to get out there and visit them yet, but I really do want to. So, yeah. My wife and I picked up Buffalo Wild Wings to go. $70 for the two of us. Take out boneless wings, dude. It's insane right now, Will. It's crazy, dude. $17.99 for Publix wings here in Florida the other day. So I guess that's pretty normal then. Like, that's like, I guess. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Other than being slightly overexposed, I think it looks good. Okay. I'll try and work on the overexposure. I don't know how I would work on the overexposure. Unless, like, can I do properties and... Can I go configure video? Okay, so I've got what's this? Exposure. Exposure's at -5. Can I bring this back? Auto. No, get off of auto. So, oh my god. Okay. That's -5. That's way too much. See, now that seems... That's literally the options. There's that and that. Those are the options. Now that seems a little bit too dark, doesn't it? Isn't that too dark? Oh yeah, we're gonna be messing with the cam for forever, High Cloud. Now I feel like I'm way too dark. Oh man. So those are literally options. That's one notch. That's literally one notch. Boom boom. That's one notch. Okay, wait, I do see iris. Do you want me to turn, like, what does the iris do? I can't move the iris. Can I turn... Well, I can turn that down a little bit. How does that look? Does that look a little bit better? Not so, like, bright? That's what it was at? That's what it is at? I feel like that's good now. It's definitely too dark. Gotta go with the brighter one. That's the one downside of webcams. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that's good, though, now. Is it not? It's not so, like, my shirt's not so poppy. It's not, like, going crazy, you know? But it's still bright, but it's not. So, again, I'll show you. You guys have a quick look. That's what it was set to. That's what it was set to. And then this is what I want to have it set to. Okay, I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to keep it right there. I think that looks good. I think it looks good. Yeah, I agree. Still a handsome man. For me, Disneyland Orlando expensive. Look at the prices because I'm heading there in October. Dude, Disneyland is insane. Insane. Yeah. Cap, are you able to adjust the settings of the LUT? I can't. No. Somebody made it for me, Menace. I mean, I could, but I don't know, like, I don't know if he knows. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Your vision impaired, it looks all the same to you. Hey, man. There you go. The shirt looks better now, but it's darker around where the hat and headphones meet. Yeah, that's fine, though. That's perfectly fine. As long as the shirt's not, like, blindingly, like, bright. You know what I mean? Like I said, well, it's not a DSLR camera. It's a webcam, so we're still going to have some types of limitations. I'd say we're fine. Good day, Cap. When you say real-world ops, that means IRL call sign, route, and right and route? Yes, correct. I don't follow SOPs. It would be too difficult to get all the SOPs and remember how everything is done like that. You are correct. It's usually same parking stands, same call sign, same routing. I try and do everything like that as if you were going to be doing the flight. You know what I mean? Try and keep it all like that. I think we're actually going to get a beautiful sunset, guys. We're just leaving the coast now. I think that's Barcelona. It's definitely Barcelona down there. So we're just leaving the coast of Barcelona. And should get a nice little sunset. Where are we? Yeah, there we go. We're just over here now. Looking good. Starting our descent in about 80 miles. Top ascent's in 80 miles. Hey, Cap, currently doing my first flight with the Honeycomb Bravo throttles. Absolutely loving it. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. What are your thoughts on the Turtle Beach yoke for Microsoft? I've never personally used it in the simulator, Leo. I have used it when they first introduced it in the 2021 Expo. Not for me, man. It feels very cheap. I don't think it's worth the $200 or $300 that they're charging for it, or trying to charge for it. Yeah. Kiro update is in the final stage. It should come out pretty soon. Very cool. How do you know when it's top of descent? If you've programmed the McDo and everything properly, you go to your performance page, you should get a 2T/D, which stands for top of descent, and then it should show you a mile, 78 miles an hour, since it's asking us to put in the weather. Also, alternatively, you can look here on your primary flight display, PFD. It should show an arrow pointing down. That would let you know that it is time for your descent. Cool. So it's asking us to throw in some information. I think it's a little bit early, but 74 miles, perfectly fine. We'll go ahead and throw that in now. METAR, LEIB. And again, for me, the biggest thing with the camera is, and we've noticed it, and I had a lot of people actually making comments on it last week, was the FPS of the camera was like really low. And I think it's something to do with the limitations of the, like I can choose what type of video format this is or type of video rendering this is. Yeah. Just compared to the old stream, you look a little bit less orange and the tie/gases are a bit more overexposed compared to before. Perfectly fine. Like I said, Will, to me, as long as the video, as long as you can see me and you can see me clearly, like I just had people, Will, tell me that they can see the film of my lenses coming off, which you can. If you look at me, you can literally see the whatchamacallit coming off. And to me, it's the performance. The major performance of the camera, and actually the camera staying at 60 FPS and looking like a proper camera, that's really, for me, it's a win-win. You know, it's not $1,000 webcam, it's $250 webcam. It's still a lot of money for a 4K camera, but you know, alternatively, you don't have to spend to get a DSLR and then to get a capture card and everything and do all that. Man, that's way too much money, dude, for me. I'm not at that point yet. I'm not that tech, like, camera guy like that, you know, so. Yeah. I can see planes, I can see cap, I can hear them. That's all that matters. Perfection. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate you. Mark, celebrating 11 months. Huge no floaties to you, Mark. Thank you very much for support, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate that. Some people could win the Powerball and complain about the taxes, become president, and not know where to tie. Ah, well, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? Like I said, I'm happy with it, and that's really all that matters, right, at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and plug in the information here. 240 at 3 are the winds. Nice, calm winds. Should be good. Temperatures are 30 degrees still. Oof, that is hot. 30 degrees. QNH is 1014. Good. We're going to go with our minimums today. Will be, looking at the approach charts, we are a C. Category C, so 279. We learned that last stream. 279 on our barrel minimums, and that all looks good to me. Transition level 6,000. I believe that is correct. Yes, transition altitude 6,000. Beautiful. Cool. And we are continuing in. We're coming up to Corda soon, I think. What is that? Yeah, there's Corda right there. Cool. I don't know what... Was there any restrictions? No. No restrictions here. Just above 5,000 feet. Cool. Looking good. Could your internet support DSLR streaming? That would be insane. Probably, yeah. I don't know if I would want to deal with that, though. Will, you got to remember, dude, I'm not tech savvy at all, man. I am, like, as dumb as it comes when it comes to, like, technology and stuff like that, dude. Like, I am not smart when it comes to this stuff. I need help with, like, 99% of the things that I do outside of this. I've learned over the years how to, like, deal with stuff, but, like, dude, look how long it took me to get, like, a dual PC setup just because I was so concerned about, like, what happens if one PC doesn't work, doesn't speak to the other, the audio issues, right? There's so many things that go into, like, dual PC streaming and shit, man, that it's... Yeah. What rudder pedals do I have? The pendular rudder system. Everybody drink. You can put exclamation point TM in chat as well. And that will go ahead and give you a link to the Thrustmaster pendulars. The ripples in the water are insane. Ah, dude, so beautiful. The sim is... It's what gets me excited, you know? When I'm cruising and I want to turn the altitude to managed mode, the dot on the side of the altitude isn't showing up and the plane doesn't auto-descend. I have to descend manually. So if you're doing that, make sure that you, in your initref page, make sure that you have a cost index and your cruise flight level set. As well as this, you have to make sure that your initb page is plugged in before departure. So 0 fuel weight and 0 fuel weight CG. These things need to be in there as well because the aircraft needs to calculate how much fuel you've burned to do all of that. So, have we landed yet? Yes. We have landed. We're taxiing to the gate right now. We'll support part of a PC, the power button. Screw the whole thing, works as long as that does. There you go. Yep. Thoughts on the Bravo quadrant? It's a nice quadrant, man. It's very expensive for what it is, Aviation JG. I don't think a throttle should cost $250, but It is a good product. It's very beefy. There's a lot of customize can customize the hell out of it, so a lot of programmable buttons and stuff as well, so yeah. There you go, Red Bandit. Would you recommend 2 Thrustmaster Boeing throttles side by side for a good 7.4 setup? Yeah, not bad, Will. It's not bad. I personally, I think it's like almost too much to handle sometimes, having four levers like that. It's interesting for sure. It is a good setup. We had that actually at the Expo. That's how we had it set up at the Expo, and it was worked perfectly fine at the Expo. Yeah. Swayze, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. All is well, dude. Just ordered my first set of flight controls. No more game controllers for you. Nice. Enjoy, man. We've got approach online. 134825. 134825. Chat. Get a nice approach into here. One 134825. And do we have an ATIS? We do. Let's grab ATIS information. Foxtrot.
Into flight level 100.
ATIS Foxtrot. Ibiza approach. Very good evening. Easy 14 X-ray Romeo information Foxtrot. Flight level 350.
Easy 14 X-ray Romeo, Palma control, very good evening, information Foxtrot correct. Expect ILS Zulu approach, runway 24, descend to flight level 200.
We'll expect ILS Zulu runway 24, will descend flight level 200, easy 14 X-ray Romeo. Right, wants us at 20,000 feet. We're a little bit early on the descent. 16 miles, we can start it now, and we'll just, you start it now, you put it into managed mode, it'll start descending at about 1,000 feet per minute, and then once we catch back up to profile, all will be well. Hey Cap, just had my dog to the vet, didn't think I'd get home in time for the stream, but glad I could make it. Awesome, hope everything's okay with the pup. Greg, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Who is in front of us? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest. Both of these sceneries also available on the iniBuilds store, guys. So if you haven't done so, I mean, Ibiza, unbelievably cool airport. And of course, the Origami Studios Gatwick. The only thing I can say about the Origami Studios Gatwick.
Romeo, max speed 240 knots.
240 knots for easy 14 X-ray Romeo. Wants us 240 knots. We're actually going to bump that down there. All right, let's get ground spoilers out, because we are, for some reason, really catching up to that airplane in front of us. I don't know why. Is there a speed restriction that we missed? No speed restrictions. Oh, wait. No, just max 250 below 10,000. Yeah. There's a 220 speed restriction. Like, I don't think we can do, like, we're gonna, like, stall out the airplane, and I can't do flaps. Okay, well, we're gonna bump this to, like, 250. Maybe he meant through transition 240. Or is it because, oh wait, it might have been because speed brakes were out that it can't go above 240. There we go. Okay. We're good. Tissabrun, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. What's the one thing you hope for Sim Update 13? The one thing for Sim Update 13? I don't know. Lynx Air from Canada starting flights to Tampa. Lynx Air. Interesting.
Alpine 79 Tango, continue descending to flight level 100.
Keep saying 100.
You done any New Zealand hopping with the ATR with the next world update yet, Cap? I have not. Wait, have we done ATR? Yes, we have. We have.
EC71 Tango Mike, left direct Gislu, descend to 6,000 feet, connect 1014.
Thinking of buying the PMDG 737 on the Xbox, but I'm a beginner. What's a good plane to learn?
Tango Mike, descend to 6,000
The
feet,
smaller
connect
planes, for sure,
1014.
are going to help you. Smaller planes are going to help, for sure, when it comes to that stuff. But it depends, man. I mean, there's tons of videos out there, tutorials and stuff that you can get, right? We're doing the ILS 2.4 ball.
To flight level 100 and expect vectors for approach runway 24, EG 16 X-ray Romeo.
Alright, I'm going to pause the music now just because it's going to get a little bit intense here with ATC and a lot of people coming in. Dumb question. Speed restriction is a max speed. Is there a minimum speed? It depends. Yeah, I mean, Mark, here's the thing, right? There's a very common problem, especially like on VATSIM and even in the real world, hell, where
for X-ray Romeo, max speed 240 knots.
Max speed 240 knots. We're trying to slow down quickly for you for EC14 X Romeo.
4.79 Tango, max speed 230 knots.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Speed 230 knots, all kinds 700 Tango.
Yeah, sorry, all over the place with this one. What the hell were we even talking about? New Zealand hops, we have done that. Yeah, start with the PMDG. You could tons of tutorials online. You can go anywhere with like the, as long as you're okay with watching tutorials online, having it up on a monitor, and then like, you know, doing stuff like that. But yeah. Minimum speeds, you don't want to go too slow, man. I would say if there's a, you know, if there's a speed restriction, I would maintain that, you know, 220, 210. I wouldn't do that. I mean, rule of thumb is fully configured by 5 miles, right? I know there's a lot of people out there, and I see a lot of it on VATSIM. People are fully configured, flaps full, gear down, minimum approach speed at 10 miles before the runway. You don't need to be set up that early, right? So, rule of thumb is, I like always say, fully configured by about 5 or 6 miles. I don't know if there's like a common practice besides like common courtesy, especially if you're flying on the network. Again, you don't want to, you know, if you don't have to go crazy slow, you don't want to, right? Ideally. Reduce the rate of descent and will help you follow your speed. Yeah, well, I'm trying to keep it on profile. Just otherwise, then I'm just gonna have to.
EC14 X-ray Romeo, continue descending to flight level 100.
Continue descent, flight level 100. EC14 X-ray Romeo. Battle bit tonight, sure. Yeah.
EC16 X-ray Romeo, heading 060, determinator.
Heading 060.
We're usually, depending on the winds, 3 to 6 miles, unless we advise different, but that's North America. See, there you go. You have to activate reverse thrust in the air.
Left direct Gislu.
That's why I put 5 mile and 10 mile fixed around the runway in order to give me an idea of where it'd be fully configured. Yeah, you can do that as well. Absolutely.
Approach. Hello, good evening, Europa 4144, descending 8,000 feet.
Keeping our speeds out.
Europa
Speed looking good. Silly question. Speaking of speeds, how early is too early to activate approach on the MiG-2? I know it does it automatically at a certain point. If you're in if you're controlling the speed, you can do it right now. Like I can do it right now. I can activate approach perfectly fine. Nothing wrong because I'm managing the speed. Now, if I put it in manage speed, you'll see it immediately wants to go to 145 knots, which is our approach speed. We don't want that, right? So we're going to keep it at, so as long as you're managing speed, you should be fine. You can put it in approach mode whenever you want. You just have to be careful. You have to be managing speed if you're going to put it in approach mode early, because putting it into approach mode immediately gives you your V approach speed. You know what I mean? So. Are you in time for descent? You are. Yes.
I don't know why I can see you in my...
Alright, so now we've got the speed restriction of 220, so we're going to bug that in. 220. Good.
Right, heading north on the squawk.
I don't know what this guy's like really low below. I don't know if he like did managed or really low. Hey Cap, quick question. Never saw you land in bad weather, so you check the weather before you fly to the airport. You've never seen me land in bad weather. Man, you need to watch more streams, dude. You need to watch more streams, man. We fly into bad weather all the time. There's literally a saying here on the channel where bad weather follows me. How do you find top of descent on the 320? I can't seem to find it. Which one are you flying, Hey Gon? Again, you have to make sure you've done it all correctly, right? So you need to make sure in your NITREF tab that you have a cost index and a cruise flight level set. And then you also need to make sure in your NIT that you've got your NIT-B page plugged in, your 0 Fuel 8 and your 0 Fuel 8 CG before you depart. And then to find your top of descent, you'd hit perf and it would say it right here. Just landed here, big 77 parked to the far end of the ramp. Cool. We're supposed to be going to stand 23, but we'll see what they give us. Stand 23. Hello, my friend. Good to see you, Max. Mac. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Gaming Viper, what's up, man? Good to see you. I don't know why.
Right heading 130.
I'm going to go open descent now. It's for some reason holding me at like 16,000 feet. I think it was holding me for that restriction. I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to go to open to 10,000 now. He must have been on a different arrival, or he probably got vectors actually, because he was so low. He probably got vectors. Never thought I'd ask, but how do you fly a plane? Watch videos, man. Welcome to the age of the internet. You can learn anything online, man. watch videos. Look at that sunset though, chat, right there. That is screenshot worthy, my friends. That is beautiful. Do I live in Canada? I do, yes. Do a Heathrow to Australia stream. Maybe once when we get like the 777 or something, dude, I'll set something up and we can all... We'll have to probably split stream. No, well, I don't know, man. I can't make it more than 12 hours because then YouTube... Then YouTube won't... I can't upload the full VOD, so it has to be under 12 hours.
Navigation and direct guest,
we'll do a full stream.
EG1 X-ray area.
Heathrow Australia 380. See, there you go. Do you know French? Oui, je peux parler français. Cap, sleep stream? A little sleepy stream? Since you upgraded your cam to 4K, do you think you'll upgrade your sim to 4K? Eventually we'll get there. Yeah. Eventually, man. I think for me the next step, Vine, is going to be a 1440p. I think I'm going to go 1440p and then go from there.
EC1 for X-ray Romeo, continue descending to 6,000 feet, QNH 1015.
To descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1015, EZ1 for X-ray Romeo. Tower is 18.5, we'll bug that up, get that ready to go. Captain, can you help me understand what you're doing? I am descending the airplane into the airport. We are flying on a STAR, which stands for Standard Terminal Arrival. It's usually a bunch of waypoints that lead you into the airport. We have air traffic control.
Speed 210 knots.
210 knots. 14 X-ray Romeo. We missed the speed restriction, so the controller's nice.
16 X-ray Romeo, speed 210 knots.
There's
Speed
210.
210 knots, easy X, 16
Giving it to us both. 2K is the sweet spot between 1080p and 4K if you want good performance and nice visuals. 4K is extremely demanding. I would agree. Correct. Waiting for the 5000 series. Waiting for a PC sponsorship, man. I've got a couple things in the works right now. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Couple things in the works right now. So before I drop an insane amount of money building another computer, we've hopefully going to get some PC sponsors, man. Yeah. Huber.
Sleepstream Donos be like, Alexa, what is my location?
Exactly. No Alexa's here, thankfully. Huge show, floaties to you, Aviator. I guess through the phone, though, it could work, right? Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Should I go 1440p Xbox or 4K? I don't know. A320 tutorial vid coming soon. I always tell people, man, watch a stream. If you're actually serious about learning an airplane, just go watch someone's live stream, man. Live streamers do this all the time. All we do is fly these airplanes. So, like, eventually you would think that we're probably decent at getting them ready. And
Romeo right direct Gislu and descend to 3,000 feet.
Right turn direct to Gislu and descend 3,000 feet. Easy 14 X-ray Romeo. Alright, direct Gislu, and he wants us down to 3,000 feet. Beautiful. Now I'm going to throw it back into managed mode so it descends itself nicely and heavily. We're also going to throw out a little bit of ground spoiler now because we are very high up on the profile. KD easyJet 320 London Gatwick to Valencia. If you could throw that in the Discord channel, that would be great. Throw that in the Discord channel, flight suggestions. That way I can come back and have a look at it and say, hey, there we go. Can you still answer X-Plane questions? I mean, I can try, Shan. I haven't used X-Plane in probably about 9 months, man, so I may be a little bit rusty. There may be certain things that I can help you with, but I don't mind any like, you know, if we want to talk about any simulator, I don't mind, man, as long as we keep it, you know, rational and not everybody jumping all over each other. It's Sean, got you. Thank you.
Easy 16 X-ray Renault, I think our approach might be a little bit messed up. Should we direct some waypoints?
Maverick, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Yes, you are flying direct Gislu. This is the...
Right, let's go ahead and localizer.
You are right.
We're directly on profile. It says Gislu to be above 3,000. Gislu's still... Descend 3,000 fleet, cleared ILS runway 24. Easy 14 X-ray Romeo. Okay. I'm going to continue. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into open descent, just so we can descend a little bit quicker. Open descent mode, we'll get a little bit under glide path. I think we're a little bit high at 6,000 feet. 1015 on the QNH. We'll bug that in. Did we already take off? No. We're driving. Bus simulator. Let's go. Is there a ferry that comes to this island, chat? There's got to be a ferry, right? That goes between, like, the Spain and the main coast.
180 in the localizer.
180, easy 14 X-ray Romeo. Alright, 180 on the speed. Airbus simulator, I like that. See what we did there? We are driving in the sky. Alright, let's go and arm our approach.
KC-16 X-ray Romeo, continue descending to 3,000 feet.
There's glide slope.
Clear ILS to the upper runway 24.
Localizers captured. 15 miles out, so no need to go any lower than that. We're going to keep 170 in. Sorry, 180.
We are cleared for the
looks good.
approach runway 24. We are number 2. Easy 16 X-ray Romeo.
Easy 16 X-ray Romeo, maintain speed 180 in the localizer.
Maintain speed 180 knots until localizer Easy 16.
Oh, it's all part of the gig, man.
X-ray Romeo.
All part of the gigs. That sunset, dude, just incredible. Ground spoilers can come in now. Nicely caught up to profile, and speed looks great. Wonderful. 13 miles out, looking good. Looking good, chat. Hopefully we have a nice arrival today. It's funny because I've traveled to all these places regularly. Being from Canada, you probably haven't. Correct. Yeah.
AC-14 X-ray Romeo, Tower 118.5. I'm routing nearby.
Tower 118.5. Thanks for wonderful ATC. We'll see you soon. Easy 14 X-ray Romeo.
Thank you, bye.
All right. Ibiza Tower, very good evening. Easy 14 X-ray Romeo ILS 24.
Easy 14 X-ray Romeo Ibiza Tower, hello. Continue approach. Company traffic slowing down now on the runway, you're number 1.
Continue approach, Easy 14 X-ray Romeo, thanks.
And Easy 14 X-ray Romeo, to comply with minimum occupancy time on the runway, are you able to vacate via Echo 7?
Give us 2 seconds. I don't think Echo 7 will be a problem. Easy 14 X-ray Romeo.
Easy 14 X-ray Romeo, roger, vacate via Echo 7. The winds are now 2403, runway 24, clear to land.
We'll vacate Echo 7, runway 24, cleared to land. Easy 14 X-ray Romeo. Okay, 9 miles out, chat. Let's go. Gear down. Runway turn-offs, nose lights, wing lights. We have been cleared to land. We can go flaps 2. I'm going to bring the speed back down to 170. Wait for 5 miles, and then I'll get that fully configured. He wants us out. He wants us out on Echo 7. I don't see that being an issue. I guess we'll go auto brake medium just in case. And then worst comes to worst, I can just turn it off. So look at that, beautiful. Any celebrities on board besides me? Thanks. 9 miles, Will. We're already at 7 miles. I wouldn't say that's too early. Usually I like to have gear down by 9, 10 miles. So I always put down the gear. Unless we're flying Ryanair, then we put down the gear at like 5 miles. But gear down 9 miles, flaps 2, nothing wrong with that.
2,000.
Beautiful. Let's go flaps 3. Currently 6 miles. Let's go fully configured now. Arm our ground spoilers. Everything's on up there and looking great. Wonderful. Wait for 160 knots and then we'll go flaps full. There's 160 knots. Flaps are full. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and start the recording. We are recording. Joystick cam is going on. Enjoy the arrival, friends. I'll catch you guys all down on the ground. My airplane.
Easy 16 X-ray Romeo. We are 48 miles from the airport with
sounds going up. Enjoy, guys.
Runway 24.
EC 16 X-ray Romeo, Ibiza Tower, hello. You're number 2 behind the company traffic. 4 miles.
See how much nicer these winds are now, chat? They're not absolutely blowing our pineapple in. They actually feel accurate to what the METAR is reporting.
Sorry, what was the last part? I didn't hear.
Yeah, Will, how come you never fly with us on VATSIM?
1,000.
I fly every weekend on VATSIM, and you've never done a flight with us. I'd like to hear you get reamed out on frequency once or twice. That would be funny.
If you want 16 X-ray Romeo, due to traffic, I need you to vacate the Echo 7 and continue approach number 2. Maintain.
So I believe Echo 7 is the high-speed exit. I don't think we'll have any issues hitting that.
Number 2, maintain 160 knots now. Easy 16 X-ray Romeo.
Alpine 79er Tango, taxi stand 16 via Tango.
Taxi stand 16 via Tango.
500. 400.
Happy and glide slope aren't
100
exactly
above.
coinciding.
300.
It feels good there.
Minimum.
Oof. Big stutter.
200.
Continue.
Flight
100.
slow.
Don't pay attention to that. We're poppies.
Flight slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Settle it nicely. Reversers out. Nose down gently. Decelerating. That's Echo 6. We don't want that. 60 knots. Reverser stowed. Auto brake off. And this should be Echo 7 here. Yeah. Echo 7. Beautiful. Nice. On the brakes. That turn comfortable for the passengers.
Right on Tango, full short Golf 1 behind the easyJet.
Or just go straight?
Correction, behind the EC A320.
Alright, it was somewhat stepped on, but I think I got you. It was a right turn Tango, hold short Golf 1 for easy 14X Romeo.
Yeah, that's correct. And there's a traffic moving, so disregard just hold short Golf 1. Brake, EC 16 X-ray Romeo, clear to land. The
Alright.
is now to
Here we go.
3.
Beautiful. Nice flight, chat. Chrono's coming off.
Alpine 79er Tango, you're not following instructions.
Down spoilers,
Give you a Tango
flaps.
16, hold position.
Welcome down to Ibiza. Time for the party, chat. Time for the party.
EC 14 X-ray Romeo, any instructions? Taxi Tango Golf 1, hold behind the EC on Golf 1.
Tango Golf 1 will hold behind company on Golf 1. Easy 14X Romeo.
Attention all aircraft on frequency information, Golf current QNH 1014.
Alright. Wing lights off, strobe lights off. AP Master start switch is on. Record your landing from my view, and we'll post in Discord later. Sounds good, man? Sounds good, dude.
EC 14 X-ray Romeo, you're going to be expecting stand 23.
Mike flies south. Thanks so much for 8 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge on floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2 hours and 1 minute, chat. I actually deleted it. 2 hours and 1 minute on the flight time. Right on time.
Sub 218 Foxtrot Quebec, just confirm you have Golf on board. New information, Golf.
Thanks so much, Mike Fly South. Appreciate you, man, for 8 months. Is big money butter. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. 49 Whiskey coming in with a 31 months as well. So just in time to catch a landing. Congratulations on turning 1 year younger. Happy belated birthday. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Tango taxi,
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
at the ramp.
Almost when I Tango taxi to stand 6 mid ramp.
EC 14 X-ray Romeo taxi, stand 23 via Golf 1 and the ramp.
Stand 2-3 of a Golf 1 in the ramp. Thanks for ATC, man. We'll see you soon. All right. Let's go to
8 Golf stand 15. We've got Golf now 1014.
parking.
Don't jet for a
2-3.
Information Golf correct.
No.
Approved. You are number 2 behind the 320 Neo EC to your right.
And good. Cool. So stand 2-3 should be in here almost straight ahead, really.
EC 16 X-ray Romeo, welcome to Ibiza, taxi Golf 1 following the company traffic, stand 22.
Nose light, runway turn-offs, APU start switch on. Oh my goodness. He just prepped. You know what just happened right there, chat? He accidentally pressed the just warp me there button. We just witnessed that in real life. He literally, I guarantee you, he accidentally pushed the just warp me there button. Oh shit, that's so good. Oh man. Sir, we've got a number for you to call. Wait, is it stand 2-3? I think somebody's in stand 2-3. Okay, we'll just disconnect. I'm pretty sure he just connected. Here's stand 2-3 for us. Possible pilot deviation. Got a number for you to call, please. And these parking stands are always so weird to me. I'm not used to these. Like, flying in North America all the time, we don't really have taxi things like this. There's like no marshaller here to like guide me in, which makes it even more difficult. I think we'll get it. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what they give us. I don't think that was anywhere close to what we wanted to be doing. Maybe right about there. I don't know. Park brake on. Will it be acceptable? Let's see. Okay, just warp me there. Okay, we were close enough anyways. Let's go to the overhead. APU's on. APU bleeds on. Good. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Wonderful. Red beacon light is off. Seatbelt sign is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Ibiza. It's been a while since we've been here, man. Been a while. All the lights are off. Beautiful. Guess what? The crew gets to have a nice little layover in Ibiza this evening, chat. So you know they're happy. This would be one of the great spots to have a layover, wouldn't it? It must. Beautiful flight. Absolutely awesome. Thanks everybody who flew with me today. Really do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Why does it keep taking me off live? I don't know, man. Your internet, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. At least the passengers get off faster. Well, it's double deboarding, so we should, hopefully. Yeah. Awesome flight, though. 2 hours and 1 minute. Took us forever to get out of Gatwick today, but that's like I said, seems to be the norm flying in and out of Gatwick. It seems to be the normal thing that I get flying in and out of Gatwick. So it was fun though. Nonetheless, I had a great day today of flying again. Thank you everybody who flew with me today. If you guys didn't fly, I hope you guys enjoyed it regardless just as much. That was a great time. I don't know why it's not opening the back door anymore. It used to open up the back door automatically, and recently it hasn't been doing that. I think since the most recent update of GSX, it hasn't been opening it up. So, yeah. Thanks for another great flight. Thank you, Miriam. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for being here. Yeah. We here now delayed. Are we slightly delayed? I mean, the flight time was bang on 2 hours, exactly what it should have been. But getting out of Gatwick, we were definitely delayed, and it was just... Honestly, man, it's like somebody mentioned, Gatwick with the single engine, single runway ops make it extremely difficult to get traffic in and out of. And it's always busy on VATSA, man. Whenever there's people flying in and out, and it's a very busy airport. So anyways, I had fun. We get to simulate those real life things. I know a lot of people were upset. We were kind of messing around with the camera. I actually think the camera looks really good right now. I think we're at a point where the camera looks really great. So I think we're done tweaking the camera. We're going to leave it exactly the way that it is right now. I enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. Thank you everybody for all the help today. I know there was some negative help, but thank you everybody for your input. I think the camera looks great. I'm definitely happy. Like I mentioned, the performance, that's the big thing. It's not so much a big upgrade in visual quality. I do think there is some visual quality upgrade, but I also think that the camera in general is like the performance of the camera, you know what I mean, is much better than the previous one. That alone, like I said, the fact that I actually get to choose what encoding the camera uses and stuff, just 100% know that it's just that much better. So thanks everybody for being here today. Again, apologize I couldn't go live on Monday. This flight was supposed to happen yesterday, but I was not feeling very well. I had a little bit too much partying from my birthday the day before. And thank you everybody for all the birthday love this week. It was absolutely fantastic. We are back in North America on Thursday. We're going to be checking out Taxi to Gate Orlando MCO. I'm thinking we're going to do some real world spirit ops. I want to fly the 320. Probably for another week, actually. I think we're going to be in the 320. All next week, I think we're going to be in the 320, and then we'll jump back to the 737 once we come back here to Europe in a couple weeks. Or maybe Japan. I'm actually thinking we're doing Japan in 2 weeks. So we're going to do North America next week, and then the following week I think we're doing Japan. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to do. Anyways, I'll let you know, but that's what I want to do, so we'll see. Thanks everybody for all of your support. Really do appreciate it. Huge no floaties to everybody being here today, hanging out with me. Mods, donators, sponsors, thank you very much, guys, for everything that you do as well for the channel. Without you guys here, it's not possible, man. So thank you all very much for your support. Appreciate you. Let's go inside. Let's go ahead and go to GSX. We'll restart the Kutal script. We'll watch our replays, shall we? Let's go to panel states. We're going to get this to ready. We're going to activate. Good. I'm going to set flaps all the way full. We'll go upstairs. Yeah, no problem. Thanks, GSX. Yeah, stop. I don't care. Let's go ahead and get all of these on. Get all that on. Beautiful. Get the aircraft ready for arrival. That all looks good. Cool. Let's go ahead and bring the time back. MCO on Thursday. Yes, that is the plan. MCO on Thursday. That will be the plan. All right, let's go ahead and close all the doors. Good. Get everything ready to go. Outside. Good. All looks well. Good. Let's go here. Let's go ahead and hit the replay button. Wonderful. We'll bring this in a little bit here. We don't need to watch it from all the way back here. We can watch it from right about there. It'll give us some nice replays. Right about there is good. Cool. We'll go ahead and pin that. Let's go ahead and get some wing views here. Again, mods, donators, sponsors, thank you all very much for what you guys do for the channel, man. Truly do appreciate it. You guys are the best, the backbone of this channel. You guys, without you guys here, it's not possible, man. So seriously, thank you all for the support. Huge shout out to iniBuilds as well, sponsoring today's stream with this beautiful scenery in both airports, Gatwick and Ibiza. But this one specifically is Ibiza. I mean, look at that hotel right there. Look at that pool. You know that's a party when like 3 hotels are attached to like one massive pool. That's going to be a blast. That is going to be a time to be had. Again, thanks for coming to hang out, friends. Those of you that do not and cannot support the stream with a monetary value, I want to let you guys know I appreciate you just as much, man. It's not always about monetary value here on the channel. Just having you guys here stream after stream, week after week, hanging out, shooting the shit, making this hobby just that much better. And thank you for building this amazing community with me, man. I am truly, truly, truly appreciative of everybody that helps support the channel and watch. You guys are absolutely awesome. I would say that was a really great landing, guys. A little bit floaty, tad bit floaty, but nonetheless, still well within the touchdown zone. I think it was just more so the discrepancy, the glide slope and the pappies and the glide slope yelling at me. It subconsciously, you start pulling back when you hear, you know, glide slope. You think like, oh shit, not a good thing. But super happy with that landing. Still good. Great landing rates in the touchdown zone, and we vacated right where he wanted us to vacate. No issues with that one. Guys, enjoy the replays. Have a great Tuesday evening, a great Wednesday, and I will see you all on Thursday back in the United States of America. We'll be checking out the Taxi to Gate Orlando, KMCO. Cool. Enjoy the replays. Enjoy the tunes. Thanks for hanging out, friends. Catch you guys all on Thursday. See